Do you want me to pause this and go to orb?
Yeah.
Looks like it's working. What the fuck? My Netflix should be back. Looks like it is. What the fuck? Ah, damn it. I know it billed me, so I don't know why it's doing this. So, do you mind if I change plans?
JoJo's or?
JoJo's. And that's on Tubi, right?
Yeah.
Okay, how do I get it to show us something else?
Press the back button.
I am pressing the back button. So registering it.
Can you close, go to all episodes? What the fuck?
The effect of speed world.
There we go. Wait, did he just... Let me see.
This is retarded. It's being a penis. Tubi is being a penis.
Man. There we go. Oh, you already started?
I already started the stream, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that shit's good. I haven't had this in so long.
Oh.
Welcome back to another episode of Chilling in the Den. I'm your host, Josh, Venomous Ninetails. This is my friend and co-host, Pozole91, also known as King Saiyajin.
Same shit on mine.
So, should I explain the ultra fuck shit that happened while we're in commercial break?
You can. We got a minute and 7 seconds.
So, a few days ago, I think Wednesday night, Thursday morning. Thursday at 4:30 in the morning.
Oh, I thought you were going to talk about the Netflix thing. Never mind.
I know.
Yeah. No, keep going.
I was woken up by a really loud pounding, 3 or 4 separate times. And I ignored it and went back to sleep. I thought it was my dad giving himself a Charlie horse because I'm used to him screaming awake in pain, from cramps and stuff. That's not a diss to my dad, it's just important context.
No, yeah.
Apparently, it was 9 police officers and 4 Downey PD vans.
Yeah.
My mom told me this the next morning after I woke up. And like, apparently they called my dad, they called me twice, and then they called my dad again. Supposedly, a serious crime is being committed at this address. But that's all they said, and it was an anonymous call, and they couldn't trace it.
By the way, we're watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Season 1?
I think so.
Last time we got 4 episodes in. This is the 5th episode, like halfway through or something like that. Nah, but that's super fucked.
So, yeah. Apparently, like, they didn't stay on the call the extra 30 seconds for them to track it. Which is why I'm like kind of been calling bull all week. I'm like, oh, we couldn't track it. No, you just needed to keep them on there for an extra 30 seconds. And like, apparently there were drones and shit. My mom answered them through the windows, like, I don't know what's going on. I'm not letting anyone inside the house. De-escalates it. Gets them to go and check the backyard to see if there's anyone in the back. She thinks it's like the neighbors in the back that are being really loud, or that someone reported or some shit. But then it's weird they came here instead of like the other street behind us.
Yeah.
Where like one of my cousins lives.
Shit.
Well, when she's referring to the house in the back, she's referring to that house. If you go one over, that would be my cousin's house. So it's their next door neighbors,
Yeah.
not my cousins themselves.
No, okay, I was about to say, but damn, that's still like, you know, pretty fucked to be next door to something like that.
Yeah, so there was no reason for there to be 9 police officers, and like if they were banging that hard, they were like kind of about to break down the door if my mom didn't go there when she did.
Yeah.
But like, part of that is because like we don't have a working doorbell.
Yeah. Which is surprisingly crazy that they knocked instead of like immediately tried to bust down the door.
They didn't pull out megaphones saying, "This is the police, open up."
Yeah, no, but I mean, it's just like mostly, you know, it's like 4 a.m. Somebody said it was a serious crime. Like, I think in most cases they would try to break the door down hardcore.
Yep. They said it's a serious crime, but they didn't say what crime was being committed.
Yeah.
So it's just a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
Cops got called over to my house for no reason. I actually have a few different ideas on who it could be, but I can't prove any of them definitively. And it also could have just been a rando.
Yeah. Which is stupid.
I do plan on getting a service called Canary to remove mine and my mom and dad's info from the internet.
Yeah.
It's actually geared towards Twitch streamers. And they actually actively monitor like Discord and stuff for leaks.
Yeah. I do like the first season of JoJo's because it doesn't have stands or like they're just using Hamon. So instead of it being like super extra all the time, it's pretty like bare. You good?
Yeah.
It's pretty bare, like where it's you know, it's just a bunch of dudes fighting. And then like when they do get stands, I do kind of like it because of like Jotaro and Josuke's stands. But for the most part, a lot of it is like dragged on extra hard, you know? Like
I'm of a completely different opinion. I don't like stands at all.
no, I mean I feel it because it's like I think in Still Ball Run, I think they completely take those out. Mm-hmm. Because like all of that was a product of Dio.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? Huh?
The Dio created while he was a vampire.
Yeah, but you know what? It's funny because I think the Dio in Steel Ball Run might actually not be Dio. I think it's Giorno.
Because Dio takes over Giorno's body. So that would mean Giorno takes over Dio's body.
No, Dio. Okay, so Dio takes over, I think, Jonathan's body or Joseph's body, and then he has a kid, which is because I think he cuts off Joseph's head when he's young, and then reattaches his head to his body. So technically, he's a Joseph. He has like Jonathan's body. I think this is Jonathan. I think Joseph is his son because, or his grandson, because I think Joseph is the one that grows up to be the old man, and when Jotaro's there. But I think he has Jonathan's body. Like he gets his head cut off. He kills Jonathan, takes his body, and then he has a kid, which is technically Giorno, but he's a Joestar because it was like Jonathan's body. So it's like some kind of weird thing. But if that wasn't the case, like if Dio like grew up to be like an actual person and shit and had kids and shit, I think his kids would have been like Dio. I haven't seen Steel Ball Run though yet, and I know that because that's the thing, because they don't start it from like scratch like this. They start it from that moment in time, and then like the only person who's related to Dio is Giorno. That's why he has blonde hair and not black hair. He takes somebody's body. I forgot whose it is, but Giorno is supposed to be his like offspring. It's hilarious that they don't just have him say it once. They have him say it multiple times. Como Dioda. Because like there is a couple of that's why it became a meme back in the day. It was me, Dio.
Wasn't Dio just after the Joestar fortune?
Yes and no. Because like he just felt like he needed to kill off people that thought they were better than him. But that was just Dio projecting. That's why he didn't want to be friends with Jonathan, because he thought he was trying to be better than him. It's like, no, Jonathan actually wanted to be your friend. That's why
until he killed his dog.
Oh my god, that was crazy. When he kicked the shit out of Danny, I was like, yo. That's low-key what made me start watching the show religiously like this, because it was like I was just sitting there and all I heard was the dog whine, because I think I was cleaning my room, and I turned around and I was like, what the fuck? So I rewinded it, and then I seen him kicking the shit out of Danny, and I was like, yo, what the fuck is this? So I had to start watching it to see what was actually happening. Plus, I think it was when Giorno's theme was like hella popular. They had the piano dude, like he would just play it like and then everybody looks around like, I know that song.
Did they ever get as far as Steel Ball Run in the original anime?
What do you mean? Oh no.
Or did they only get up to Jolene?
I think they only got up to Jolene because it was like what, in the 90s? Mm-hmm. The late 90s, early 2000s. They did the first one. And like all of the characters looked hideous. And I don't even think they had Rohan as, like, you know how he has his own show? Mm-hmm. I don't even think they had that. But they did, like, I think they may have only did up to Jotaro. Because I remember Jotaro's main enemy, he was a serial killer. And he was actually a really good character for this show. Like, when they weren't fighting Dio, that dude was like Jack the Ripper pretty much. And like, I don't know, it was crazy because he was like a memorable villain. And like a lot of, from what I remember, because like I did look into this shit hardcore. That's how I found out that most of the scenes in like the show, they're all like cutouts of like Vogue magazine. And like he takes a lot of like modeling pictures and then he recreates those.
The original mangaka.
Yeah.
Did the comic for it.
Yeah, so he got like a bunch of Vogue magazines and stuff and was like drawing his characters in those poses. That's how they have like so many different like poses for like the stands and shit. And it's like I like researched the shit out of the show, but it's been so long since I did that. But at first I think it was arrows. You had to get shot by, so he made stands by making this like specific arrow, and then he shot somebody with it. And then I think, but like that was like Jotaro and Josuke. But by the time you get to Giorno and Jolene, this is like what, like 20 years later, I think, because when you first meet Jotaro, I don't think he has kids or anything. But yeah, because he's still low-key lives with his mom or something like that. Like,
he's still a high school delinquent.
Yeah, but like when you get to Jolene and Giorno, this motherfucker's like in his 40s, I think. And like he still looks exactly the same. But like, no, it was crazy because this motherfucker's in jail, right? And then like the black dude comes up to him. You know, the black dude with the little, like, he has like dreads like this, and he has like a little wrap around his head. He has like this fire chicken, like Blaziken almost type of stand. And like Jotaro's sitting in jail, and then his mom comes, and she's all like, "Oh, my poor honey," and he's all like, "Shut up, bitch." I was like, yo. Like, stop talking to your mama like that. That's crazy. Like, what the fuck? And like,
Blaziken stand. Kill my mother.
No, because like Giorno gets whatchamacallit? I forgot the name of his stand, but it's the one who's all like, like who be punching and shit.
Yep.
So, like, I think after Jotaro that time, I think it's Giorno, because then they released Rohan's anime. And like, it's like Rohan and Giorno are around the same age. And then you get to Jolene later. Right? So like during Giorno, I think that's when they introduced it, or with Jolene, but they changed it from arrows to CDs. So like you would have this like CD disc that I don't know how exactly, like who was special enough to like get them out, but it's like, say if you have your CD in your head, somebody would come up and like press it right here, and that shit would just open like a fucking CD drive. I was like, yo, that's weird as shit. But it was cool. But Jotaro goes to Josuke and he's all like, oh fuck this kid. But they have to help each other, you know. But they're cousins, and it's like Josuke hates when people talk shit about his hair because he has a pompadour. That shit's crazy, though. I think out of everybody, Giorno probably has it, like, because like all the girls like Josuke, but like Giorno is like super lover boy. He has like a pink, purplish pinkish shirt, like probably about that color, the purple.
That has a heart cut out.
Yeah. And it's like I can't even remember what his stand is, but I don't think it does the Uda thing. But that was like kind of a staple for JoJo's. But no, it's fucking crazy, cause.
Shaman Jojo King,
Man.
Gintama Purity.
No, because, well, low-key. Because, like, on some real shit, I would say out of everyone in this show, Jonathan was, like, the second best person to go against Dio. The first best person to go against Dio was Jotaro. Because, like, okay, so at one point, I think it was like, yeah, during it was during Jotaro. Dio ends up getting the world.
Yep.
You know, he's like, Zawardo. And like he would stop time for like maybe, I think it's like 3 seconds or something like that. And he was able to kill people. Mm-hmm. But then like you got Jotaro. Jotaro stuck there and like he was just like, nah, fuck this. So he starts moving, and like Dio's like, the fuck are you doing? And like I think eventually Jotaro gets to use Zaworldo. And like, cause at some point there's something that happens where Jotaro can like freeze time too. But he can freeze it for up to like 7 seconds or some shit.
They actually made a JoJo's parody with Shadow and Sonic having a chili dog eating contest.
Nah.
And then Sonic just like, he's just like, fuck this. And he just starts moving in the middle of like Shadow's chaos control time freeze.
Yeah.
And like, he just starts like eating all the chili dogs. He's like, yeah, I win. Now you're going to turn into a chili dog, Shadow. And he eats the Shadow chili dog. And he gets the Zawato from that.
Oh god, yeah.
Sonic the Hedgehog, but with stands.
That would be fucking crazy, honestly.
Stundle.
You know what? I just had a brilliant idea. Hopefully it's brilliant. You guys might think I'm stupid. Instead of making the Yu-Gi-Oh anime all from scratch, and we should just make Yu-Gi-Oh but with stands. Have Yugi come up.
Have Yugi.
Blue Eyes White Dragon. Like Setsu comes out of nowhere, tries to fuck him up.
Stardusto. Cremando.
No, because think about it. If we was to make like Yami Yugi, like just some random buff dude. And like
just have the Pharaoh Tim go.
Yeah, you know, like have them fuck them up. Cause like, think about it. Low key, Yu-Gi-Oh is like what they all have their boss monsters, right? You just have it where it's like the boss monsters are like their stands and shit, and then just have them fucking each other. Yeah, like, yo, like. Jonathan did that to himself. He didn't need a stand. Like, that's crazy. He just did it with the Hamon. So, you know what? Fuck it. Let's rewrite all of cartoon history, anime history, but just have them have stands. Stands of whatever the fuck. Like, imagine Bleach. But instead of them having their Zanpakutos, they all just have stands, and like all their stands are fighting.
Zangetsu! And it summons Horo Ichigo.
Man.
To You havoc!
Man. That, like, because, like, low-key, Ichigo would have, like, 2 stands, right? And then fuse them into one at one point.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Final Tensa Zongetsu! Stand up, Mugetsu!
And then he has no more Hamon. He's just like a regular ass motherfucker that knows how to fight. No! You know the best anime? The best anime is Yu Yu Hakusho. You know why? His talk no jutsu is nothing but fuck you. Like he is just born to just throw hands. So like, if you watch it, oh, we're gonna have to do a watch of that. Cause like, have you seen Yu Yu Hakusho?
They made I have, but when I was a kid. I grew up with a Toonami, which only had two or three seasons of it.
No.
Where it was like 7-8 seasons.
It has like 4 seasons, I think. But they only show the last season once, and then it immediately got ejected from Cartoon Network. Mm-hmm. But this is the thing. So like, Yusuke is a like 13 or 14-year-old like delinquent.
Yeah, he's a high school fresh. Well, technically he's in Japanese middle school because he's 14. But yeah, to us Americans, he would be a high school freshman.
So this is the thing. So, you know, like to the point where this motherfucker is about to like throw down with his teachers. He's like, I don't give a fuck. But like, so he's beating the shit out of everybody. He's like top dog in the entire area. Like people were legit scared of this motherfucker. And like, like literally, okay, so you know how they have talk no jutsu where it's all like, oh my god, you can do better than this. Bro has to learn how to do shit like that. Mm-hmm. And that shit only comes at like the 4th season. Like, but even then, he's still like, I'm gonna kick your ass. Like,
act right, or I shall kick your ass.
No, like on some real shit. Like he just runs in, he's just beating the shit out of people. But what the fuck? Wait. That was the dude yeah, he was fighting that guy. He was supposed to be but nah, like Yu Yu Hakusho, that's my shit right there. Like Hulu.
I have a live action Netflix one. We should totally watch that.
I'm down to watch that one too, because that one's still pretty goated. But the anime, that shit'll have you in tears too. Like this one chick for my job, I was telling her about it. Like I was like, oh, you know, like your dad'll probably really like this shit. It'll low-key probably make him cry. And she was all like, nah, I think he'd be alright watching it. I mean, he doesn't really get emotional for anime. I was like, nah, bro. Nah. Because
dead delinquent tries to come back to life because his mother is talking to his corpse.
Oh, wait.
It's pretty fucking emotional.
Hold on, you guys, because we're going to have to settle this. Like, do you have Hulu?
I'm not logged in. Technically, my mom does. I haven't renewed my Hulu, and God knows.
Ah, okay. Nah, because it's this point where, like, okay, so he dies, right? This is like the first episode he dies. And then, like, Botan, the Grim Reaper, she comes up and she's all like, oh, yeah, like, you know, don't you want a second chance? And he's like, nah, fuck that. Like, just take me to heaven, hell. I don't give a fuck. Like, just take me. And, like, she was all like, nah, fuck it, let's go to your wake. So they go to his wake, and then like, okay, so he has this one dude. You seen the dude with the red hair, right? Kuwabara. So Kuwabara's there. This motherfucker, like, all of his homeboys are like holding on to him, trying to drag him out, but he's walking like, you know, the anime like, I'm gonna get there, you know? While like a whole bunch of people holding him back. This motherfucker is bawling. You're a Meshi! One more time! let's fight. And like that shit is so sad. That shit can make most people cry. Like that shit, oh, my eyes be sweating. Like, damn, bro, you didn't have to go that hard. Like, Jesus. So, nah, trust that shit. Very, very emotional show. Very good though. Damn, dude, I think you were waiting for that shit.
I got swatted. I needed it.
No, I feel that. No, definitely.
I slept through getting swatted.
No, because I feel like this is the first time you drank like that while I still have like a flask up and shit. Like, I think I'm usually the one that's like done first.
Here's the other thing, like, so I'm on edge expecting it to happen again, right?
Yeah.
And like, I'm of the really fucked up mindset. I'm like, bring it, bitch.
No, well, all you really have to think about is that if it does happen again, the same should have happened that happened last time. So, in the long run, you'll be alright.
Oh no, it's because the second time it happens, the cops will actually have they're gonna keep them on the line longer to track the call because they already know it's a nuisance call.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, if it happens a second time, they already know, like, oh, we've been to this residence already. Because usually, they'll keep the same cop or the same cops on for, like, a certain amount of days. So it's like, I mean, if it happened, like, last week, then they probably already got back into the rotation. So they probably know, like, oh, yeah, this is a nuisance call. This isn't, you know, like a big deal.
Yep. So they're gonna keep them on the line longer, making them describe shit, and then like they're gonna have to make up shit, and they're gonna trace the call, and they're gonna be like, yeah, this is a nuisance call. No, and then they're gonna call the cops in that area to arrest the person making a nuisance call.
Yeah, because you can't report fake crimes. That I don't. Is it a felony?
It can be charged as either a misdemeanor or a felony.
Yeah, because that's wasting resources.
Most of the time, it's charged as a misdemeanor.
Yeah, but I mean, if you're trying to have somebody swatted, I mean, they're going with the intention to shoot people. So it's
yeah, that can escalate things to a felony, depending on if property damage or bodily injury occurs.
yeah. So
And this is not legal advice, but I'm going off memory of what
I'm black, so if I get shot, I'm suing all of Downey.
I'd sue them too. I'd sue the shit out of them.
Nah, yeah, because like,
And I would make them give me a phone number and a name.
no,
I will make them give me a list of every phone number on that date that called the city. And I would track the motherfucker down myself.
Nah. See, because all you have to do is, okay, so you could just sue the person, right? That way, they'd be pretty much fucked. Because, like, what? Say if you were able to sue Downey. I keep saying the city, but
I would
a whole bunch of motherfuckers out here. But
I would
no, well, say you sue Downey, and then like after that you do find out who it is, then you can just sue them for harassment, hardcore.
Yep. And I would sue them, and then after I get my verdict, I'd immediately go to press charges from that civil verdict because I could use that as evidence.
No, well, that's the thing, because okay, so calling a SWAT team on somebody at 4 a.m, that is unemployed behavior. So
Mega turbo unemployed.
yeah, if you sue the city and then use that money to just sue the shit out of them until they have nothing, then yo.
If it's who I think it is, they probably have nothing already.
No, yeah, so then shit. All you have to do is just go in, file for harassment, and like, you know, what is it? It's not negligence, it's something else.
Reckless endangerment.
Yeah, that. Okay, so you sue for reckless endangerment because, like, you know, when you swat somebody, that's, you know, like, you should be thrown in jail. Like, what the fuck is that?
According to my mom, one of the Downey PD officers that was hiding behind her car had like his hand on his hip, like about to reach for either his taser or his gun.
No, but that's not the thing. So when you swat somebody, they're ready for action. That's why a lot of the times, like, okay, so you've seen big streamers get swatted.
Yeah, I've watched multiple big streamers get swatted. I think Wreckful, Co-Carnage. I didn't watch Ariasaki get swatted, but I had her. She was telling her stream about when she was living in Canada with Lily Pichu and one other person and got swatted before her family moved to California with Lily.
I have one question. Are you feeling it?
Oh, I'm tipsy as fuck.
Oh, shit.
I'm not drunk, but I am fucking tipsy.
I feel that. I'm not because I've been sipping.
I'm advanced tipsy. I'm gonna use a little bit of my superpowers.
Oh, just be careful, dude. Go this way.
Don't want stream to hear.
No, yeah, you don't, definitely. Even though you know how to mute the mic, it's probably better that way. Oh, man. Yeah, no, it's just been crazy. I had a show today, but I was house sitting, so they didn't get back until like the last moment. So I was like, you know what? There's nothing I can do because by the time I get there, it's gonna start. I probably won't even be able to wear anybody's clothing. Let me not be a dick about it, you know. So I am just waiting because I sent out for something, so like soon enough I'll be able to work practically all nights, all times of the night. You guys will probably be there with me. Oh, I remember this episode with the chains. They're inside of the tunnel. Oh yeah, he's learning. Jonathan's learning how to use his Hamon like extra hardcore. Ooh. You good?
Yeah.
We gotta make sure. Is that milk? Are you sure you want to drink milk right now?
I will regret it later.
I don't know. Who knows? Maybe
That
you'll...
will not stop me.
Oh man, I was watching this reel where this dude had boba and his girlfriend had a regular drink and she took his straw and I was just like, and she was like, oh, you can use this straw, it'll take the boba. And he's like, no, that's not the point. I need the boba straw for the boba. Like, you don't have boba, why do you need this straw? She was
It will not take the boba.
no, yeah, she was just being a nuisance. I don't understand why people do that. Especially in relationships. Like, if you're in
They're
a
like
relationship...
Kavlicular's girlfriend. They want you to... It's her king. She's a extreme masochist.
I am so glad you stopped yourself. Because I seen that look on your face. Like, maybe I shouldn't say that. Yeah, no. Well, it's not.
Kavlicular's girlfriend's an extreme masochist. And like she will annoy the shit out of him until he gets aggressive with her. And she does that because it's her kink.
Yeah, no, I can't do that.
You see, there's a difference between playful bratting versus whatever the fuck that is.
No, yeah.
That's not bratting. Okay? And everyone like in BDSM knows you don't fucking drag vanilla people into your kink, especially on a fucking live stream.
You know what? I feel honestly like that's a lot of the people that I've dated. Like, I'm not talking shit or calling anybody out or anything, but I have dated a bunch of like masochists, but like in the worst way. It's all like, just tell me you want something. Like, damn, don't be making it a mind game because like shit.
It's not the girls that like want to be spanked with a paddle or tortured or whatever. No, like they want the abuse to be real.
Yeah, no, no.
Those are not the type of masochists I fuck with.
Yeah, nah, that's crazy because I'm just like, why would you want me to do that? Like, if we're dating, like,
unemployed, mentally ill behavior.
Huh?
Unemployed, mentally ill behavior. Unresolved childhood trauma. Probably wasn't beaten enough as a kid.
Man, or probably was beaten too much as a kid.
Probably both at the same time, weirdly enough.
No,
like,
yeah.
They were never beat for the things they did wrong. They were just beat for existing.
Yeah.
That is actually fucking child abuse. Don't do that.
No, yeah, that definitely is. What the fuck? Like, don't be mean to children. Like, children are the future. Like, this is one thing a lot of people don't get. Children are the future. Like, literally. Like be good to children. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know how.
Only spank your children for the worst things they can do.
Well, I mean, I would put it like this. If they're fucking up in school, whoop your child. You know, like, if they're getting into fights and shit, whoop your child. You know, like, get it in their head that they don't want to go to, like, jail and shit, because that shit's not cool. Because, like...
Positive and negative reinforcement.
Yeah, I mean...
You need both.
Yeah, because, like, if they're doing a good job, like, you know, pat them on the back or some shit. Don't just leave them hanging, because then they're going to be all needy and shit in the future. Like, trust. I'm not a therapist or anything like that, but humans are very easy to, like, read in those kind of contexts, like, where it's just like, oh, that person is needy in a relationship. Oh, well, then they never got the gratification of, like, actually having their parents, like, you know, congratulate them when they did good shit. Like, I used to be needy when I was younger, but it was because my parents were the way that they were. And it's like, as I got older, I started to get a closer relationship with my mom, distant with my dad. When he started to get sick, closer with my dad, distant with my mom. And it's like, I don't know. Like, I got everything that I needed out of, like, being around my parents. Like, to a point, it's just like, meh. You know, like, none of that shit really matters anymore. You know, like, I feel like I have gotten to the point of adulthood where it's just like, well, I don't need anyone to congratulate me or anything. I just need for... Like, it would be nice if my mom wasn't super bland about, like, the good shit that I'm doing, but then, like, super, like, trying to be up my ass about, like, things that she thinks that I'm doing that's wrong. When it's like, this has nothing to do with that or, you know, this, that, or the other. Because, like, I don't know, she'll be weirdly mean to me with shit that has nothing to do with me. But then it's like, say if I'm in a movie or something like that, it'll just be like, okay, whatever. Like, motherfucker, what? Like, I was in a movie. Was your ass ever in a movie? Damn, you know? But then at the end of the day, it's just like, well, fuck it. Like, if she doesn't care that I wasn't in a movie or anything like that, then cool, fuck it. You know, like, I'll just do my shit. But, you know, like, when people were sitting there, like, trying to ask me for, oh, you hit it big, like now we want money. It's all like, well, no, fuck you. You didn't like support me when I was doing this shit.
You didn't believe in me?
Yeah.
Well, go fuck yourself. But yeah.
You know, I mean, that for the most part is the thing where it's all like, you'll win some, you'll lose some. Don't try to, you know, don't try to force yourself to be liked by everybody. Like, to a certain point, you have to tell people to, like, go fuck themselves.
Yep. I used to chase after dismissive, avoidant women.
Oh my god. That is the worst, too, because it's like...
Yeah, it's a
they'll act like they don't know.
Almost as... Not as bad, but almost as bad as the type of women that you've described. But, like, they fuck you in a different way, where they fuck you mentally, but they get you to chase their validation.
Yeah, and I mean, eventually, like, for me, I'll probably give you, like, a couple of months. If I can feel that this is not going to go somewhere, and it's like, all right, bye. You know, like, you're toxic. Like, I don't even want you in my life like that, you know? Mm-hmm. Like, I have a few female friends that are chill, like that I actually enjoy being around. But then it's like one of my homegirls, me and her probably talk on the phone every other night, or like as much as we can. She's like a real cool chick. So like, I think out of everybody that I know, she's probably one of the only chicks that I'd be all like, oh yeah, like we can probably get a place together. Mm-hmm. Other than that, it's like what, you, my homeboy Tony, that's probably about it. Cause like, I don't know too many people that I would actually want to, you know, live with hardcore. Like where I'm just like, oh, you know, I want to get a place, bam, you know. But I don't know, it's like I've been around chicks where it's like they would know that I'm into them and that would be a turn off. But instead of just telling me like, hey, you're into me too much, like I'm not fucking with that, they would pretty much like lead me on and shit and like try to get like whatever they could out of me. Mm-hmm. And it's just like, that's not cool. Like, don't do that to people.
Okay.
Like when I get with people, oh, you're about to, oh, okay.
Now go on. When you finish, I'm about to go into story time. But
no, because like, I've been around many chicks that were just kind of using me for validation. Mm-hmm. That whole like, I don't know, I feel like I'm an okay looking dude. Like, you know, whatever. But they'll be all like, oh, well, that guy? Oh, yeah, like, let's have him, like, you know, because it makes me feel good to, like, you know, have that guy, like, on a string, like, on a leash, I guess. And I'm just like, bye. You know, like, that's why it's kind of weird, because I feel like a lot of the relationships that I have, like, you know, platonically, I feel like a lot of the times they're cut short. Like, what is it? The six months to a year? Oh yeah, the 6 months to a year rule. Like where it's like you'll have people in your life for probably like 6 months to a year, and then after that they'll be gone. I feel like that like applies to me hardcore with like just certain people. You know, like a lot of the times I'll be trying to like date someone, and depending on the person, like, if they're trying to use the shit out of me, then I'm like, oh, well, you're kind of a shitty person. But if they're genuinely cool, I'm just like, oh, well, fuck it. This is a genuinely cool person.
Oh, it's story time.
Yeah.
I once liked a girl I was friends with for 4+ years. We had similar goals, trying to get into every convention. We wanted to travel the world. She wanted to be famous. I wanted to be part of a power couple. Because of her and her raids, I now know a couple of our mutual friends. But she did something really shitty in that she made it out to be as if I was sending her more than just tracking numbers.
Oh, and that regarding that, if you are out there, don't just be sending dick pics. Like, what the fuck? I didn't know that was such a rampant thing. Like you would literally have to ask me to send you one. Not you, but like, you know, a woman. A woman would have to, like, you know, actually go out of her way to ask me to send her a dick pic in order for us to have like that. Or if she just sent me a picture of some yitties, you know, I'd be all like, oh, tick old bitties. But I ain't gonna like just be all like, hey, let me see that.
You'll be surprised how many women have sent me one unsolicited.
No, yeah, I mean, but that's the thing. Like, that is like, a chick sending like nudes is like way different than a dude. Because like, if you're a dude, like a dude gets called creepy for practically like most things. Like, I've heard that like it's to the point where like, if a dude puts on lotion, there's a chick out there somewhere that's all like, ew, I got the ick. You got the ick from a dude putting on lotion? Like, bro, you don't want him to be moisturized? You like ashy motherfuckers? Like, okay.
Those girls get the ick when guys do skincare. It's too gay for me.
Yeah, but it's like, yo, you got.
I've seen the pretty boys you masturbate to.
Yeah.
Okay? I know it's not too gay for you. Shut the fuck up.
Like, like, I ain't gonna lie. I have a skincare routine. Oh wait, no, okay, that's not Ario. That's that other guy. Nah, but I've had a skincare routine for a good while. You know, like, gotta get the features looking nice. Can't have no wrinkles and shit. But it's one of those things where it's like, I feel like a lot of the times, like, okay, so you know the chicks that really, really hate men?
Yes.
I feel like a lot of women are listening to those chicks. Because, like, I've been around a chick that was all like, I hate seeing men happy. And it's just like, what? The fuck do you mean? Like, why? Like, I'm a dude. I've been in a bunch of like relationships where it's like super shitty. I don't want to see any of them sad. Like, even in this day, like, okay, so one of my exes is from Nicaragua. Mm-hmm. Super shitty person. But when they started doing the raids, she didn't reply. I hit her up. I was like, hey, you good? You know, and she didn't reply, but she seen that shit. And I was just like, you seen it, so I know you're good. Be safe. And that was the end of it, you know? Like, I wasn't trying to get none. I wasn't trying to do no extra shit. I was just like, hey, as long as you're good, you're good. Mm-hmm. You know, like, I ain't trying to have, like, any of my exes have a fucked up life or anything. But it was just one of those things where it was just like, fuck, dude, this is crazy. Like,
yeah, no, I normally just cut people out. Someone would have to go to an extra level of extra turbo fuck shit where they just didn't leave me the fuck alone when I tried to get the fuck away from them.
Oh man. No, you know what? Okay. Not in, I was about to say, not in the stalkerish type of way, but this is 100% stalkerish behavior. So, have you ever seen that one meme where it was like, or no, it's a reel, I think, on Instagram, where it's like this little, like, I think she's like an emo chick or something like that, goth chick. She's like kneeling down by this truck, and like the dude's all like, why in the fuck are you here? And she's all like, no matter where you are, I will find you. Like, I don't need it that crazy, but you know, if we get into an argument and then
Is it Pinky Chew?
Oh no, I mean, no.
Just okay, like everything she's ever complained about doing for her exes is literally shit she creates as thirst trap content to this day.
No. But I feel like with most chicks, because I've seen Pinky Chew before. Like, I don't know who she is. I've never been like in her circle. She is fine as hell, but that's as far as it goes. You know, like, so I wouldn't know, because like it's weird because on Facebook there's a lot of like, you know, goth and emo like memes.
Yep.
Where it's like goth chicks and emo chicks are like spitting in people's coffee and shit, and I'm just like, no, like, I don't care if I like you, don't spit in my food. Like, what the fuck? Like, no, what the fuck?
I'm gonna say this as a goth guy. Most goth women are not dominant. Most goth women are probably a bratty submissive where they act dominant, but they actually want to be tamed in bed. I'm not saying that to be gross.
No, well, my whole thing is like,
I'm saying normie guys, especially like a lot of normie guys that are like super stereotypical, super corporate, super happy-go-lucky. Well, they have a lot of dommy mommy goth girl fantasies, and like that's a lot of the memes and content get created around that, but it's not reflective of what is actually in the scene.
I feel that. I mean, because like, okay, so for me personally, I do like, you know, goth, emo, rockabilly, grunge. Like, it's just, I feel like as adults we should just be able to exist together, because I feel like a lot of the behavior that, like, a lot of the shitty behavior that people have is like that unresolved like middle school behavior. You know what I mean? Like, and that's what it boils down to. It's like, did you get out of middle school or did you not? You know? And it's like,
yeah, no, most people act like horny 12-year-olds.
yeah, and it's weird. Like, what the fuck is that?
Incel behavior?
Yeah, but it's like, it's not just... Okay, so when people say, like, incel behavior, a lot of people think it's just dudes, but it's like, no! Women do this shit too.
There's femcells.
Yes, but it's like...
Which literally just means female incel.
No, but it's like... There's a huge... It's a majority. It's not like, it's not a minority, it's a majority. And like, I mean hardcore. Because like, I've dated a decent amount of women. And like in the past, like since I was like, what, 21. I took 4 years off, so like since I was like about 9-10 years, right? And it's like, it feels like, even though all of them were adults, like close to my age, some probably like, if I was like 28 and like the chick was 24, you know, like, or some shit like that, it would be in those ranges, right? Sometimes it would be my age, sometimes it'd be like, you know, a chick that's like, I'm 28, she's 24. It wouldn't be that much of a gap. All of them would act low-key like as if they were still in middle school or some shit, like, or they have some unresolved shit like in. I'm like, what the fuck is? What is this?
9 times out of 10, they have some unresolved trauma. That's like, it's worse when their father is in their life versus when their parents just get divorced.
No, but that's the thing. All of the chicks that I have been around have either stepdads or like no dad. And it's like, oh, like,
I would have assumed abusive dad that was somehow still in the picture.
Sometimes, yeah, maybe once or twice, but it's just like, it's one of those things where it's like, it's weird because they want me to be like all like, what is it, machismo? Mm-hmm. But then
machismo.
yeah, but it's like they want me to be all machismo, but I'm all like, no, nigga, I'm trying to be chill. Like, I'm just trying to be a decent dude.
No soy machismo porque no es retardado.
I somewhat understood that.
I don't practice machismo because I'm not retarded.
I mean, well, like, I want some real shit because it's like my homeboy told me he like, cause he's like his grandparents are from Mexico, and when he goes to visit them, he was all like, yeah, like if you don't have like 3 or 4 girlfriends, then they think you're like, you know, cause
They think you're gay.
yeah, like, well, cause the thing is that I didn't know that this was a thing, but in high school, we started calling the homie mariposa. You know, butterfly.
Yep.
But it was because the homie thought that the other homie, he said that he reminded him of the caterpillar from A Bug's Life. You know, the fat caterpillar with the little like red cheeks.
That looks like Cartman but green.
Yeah, but he's like, what, German, I think?
Yes.
Okay, so like, you know, he reminded him of him and was all like, oh yeah, mariposa. So instead of calling him caterpillar, he called him butterfly. So, you know, one day we was at his house and was like, hey, mariposa. Like, and he was like, oh, chill with that shit at my house, you know, because I don't want them to think I'm, you know. I was all like, oh, what? What do you mean? It's like, oh, in Spanish, like when you call a dude a butterfly, that's what that means. I was like,
yo no quiero mi papás piensa que yo soy un joto.
I understood that. I do know what that means. No, but it was just one of those things.
That's a politically correct way of saying it.
No, well, yeah, but it's just more or less like...
Puto is the politically incorrect way of saying it.
I'm just a dude that's trying to do, like, chill shit, you know? Like... And there's so many people out there that's still stuck in, like, middle school and shit trying to do, like... You know, a lot of the people that I knew that was gangbanging and shit, they got that shit in middle school. And it's like when they get out of high school, gangbanging is the only shit that they know. You know, like, and I'm just like, well, how come you just don't get like a guard card and become a security guard somewhere and then like get your life like good? Ah, nah, bro, like it's on blah blah crib, you know? I'm all like, no. It's like that one reel where they were talking about like the dude is a regular guy and he's all like, rap songs nowadays make you feel like a fucking failure because it's all like, let's go risk our lives for 20K. Like, bro, that's not even a lot of money to be risking your life for. Like, what are you talking about? Like,
you know what's crazy?
If you had a regular job, you would make double that in a year. Like,
so, okay. You know the whole thing about the button, right?
What
like,
button? If
you press this red button, you'll get 20K, but someone else will die.
Yeah. Oh, I'd be like...
And it'll be a random person. And you can't tell if it's going to be one of your friends.
Hey, to any of my friends out there, you will be missed. Like, let me see. Oh yeah, no, stream booth thing. Oh, but yeah, no, like on some real shit. Like, no, it's just stupid to me that like a lot of people are like really out there. Cause like I get it. Sometimes you're not, you only have like that shit, but I'm just like, bro. Once you you learned this shit when you were a kid. Once you become an adult, life changes. Like, just try to go get the guard card. Whatever money you have, sell some shit. I don't care. Go get a guard card. Become a security guard. Leave that shit alone. Straighten your life out. Cause like being stuck in middle school, like it's not cool. And like, you know, a lot of people have that like in them where they're stuck. It's like they can't get over the whole like, because I noticed it with a lot of people. You know, you'll be sitting there and you're just like, you kind of see the way that they're behaving, and it's like, bro, like, why are you doing that? And they're just like, oh, because this is just how it is. Like, one of my homegirls, I'm not gonna even gonna say her name, but they call her Tweaky, because she was like, I guess she had anxiety and shit real bad, but she was kind of like Tweak on South Park. And like, seeing her now, she's like a regular person. She grew out of the middle school shit.
Mm-hmm.
And like, that actually, like, you know, I'm like, oh shit, okay. There goes my homegirl. You know, she's doing her shit. But then it's like, I look at like one of my other homegirls and like, she got her shit together, but she's still stuck in like middle school. So it's like, she'll be traveling the world and shit, but she's still kind of an asshole for no fucking reason. It's just like, bro, you don't have to be an asshole about it. Grabbing someone's tongue mid-conversation is weird as fuck.
It's a zombie.
Oh, yeah, no.
Why do I feel like these zombies are like a result of Dio doing some shit?
Because they are a result of Dio doing... All of this shit has everything to do with Dio. You know why? Because Dio is still stuck in middle school.
Yep.
Piece of shit. Oh, that's that one dude.
Didn't he kill his dad when he was in middle school?
Yeah. He was poisoning the shit out of him. And it's crazy, too, because, like... That's still some shit that was just left in the background. I think that motherfucker becomes like a part of the main story too. Is that Jean Pierre? If that's Jean Pierre, because like I think Jonathan's hair is supposed to be like black or purple or something like that, so their hair changed. I think that's Jean Pierre. Mm-hmm. Guess who that is? If it's Jean Pierre, but Jean Pierre is in the show. Guess who that is?
Who?
Fucking Doug.
Doug Earhart.
Yes, that's why I was all like, oh yeah, let's watch this. Yeah, because like John Pierre is in like he I ain't gonna lie, Davis was my favorite character on Digimon Adventure 02. Mm-hmm. But TK was my second. Well, TK was my favorite character in Digimon Adventure 1. Digimon Adventure 2, Davis was my favorite character because 1, he was the lead. He had Vmon, 2, and 3, Hyodramon and shit. But TK was like my second favorite character because it was still TK. Oh, you gotta go hit the head?
Unfortunately.
Nah, it's cool. You did drink a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah, that's a side effect of that.
Nah, yeah, you just act.
Trying to use my magic powers.
Man, I feel that. Hopefully that coffee helps. So let's wait because he might be going back there to peel the paint off the walls. Oh man. I don't know, he looks like Jean Pierre, but I don't think Jean Pierre was alive for this long because Jean Pierre is with Jotaro and them. That might be his dad or some shit. Hopefully he's not a shy pooper because if... Oh, well, no, he was just... I was about to say. I'm sorry for you guys on YouTube because like you can hear me chewing this shit, but it's a Dr. Pepper peep. Why does that dog have a human head? What the fuck? Nah. Dio's a fucking monster. I want to learn that bass line.
Eczema is unpredictable, but you could flare less with Epiclus.
That's one thing I'm gonna do once I start working
You spend less time managing your symptoms.
in a very remote place.
Epiclus can deliver real and lasting results.
I'm gonna start playing bass again, hardcore.
Clear at 1 year. Don't use if you're allergic to Epiclus.
I'm gonna go to like,
Occur that can be severe.
what the fuck is that place called? Guitar Center.
New or worsening eye problems.
Get one of the basses. Start playing like the To Be Continued Dio song.
Tell your doctor if you have a parasitic infection. Clearer skin, itch relief. Once monthly dosing with or without topical.
I might need somebody to go with me so then they can edit, like, cause.
About Epiclus for eczema.
New Hampshire University makes it possible for working adults and parents to accomplish their dreams.
We are thrilled to be celebrating our graduates.
SNHU, it's worth it in more ways than
Damn, that would be dope though.
Start that momentum and get that first class going. The rest just really falls in place.
For anyone that feels like all is impossible, say that it is possible because of SNHU.
No, because I just realized something.
Get started.
You know the outro, the To Be Continued for JoJo's?
Yeah.
So, no, but it's guitar too. So if I learned it on both, went to Guitar Center, and then edit it on Instagram where it's like when, say if I have it where he's where I'm playing the guitar first, right? Then I start playing the bass, but then I still have the little guitar things in it. I would have to I have to hear it again. This next episode, I'm gonna pay attention closely because once I learn how to play that shit, I'm gonna be sitting there playing that shit all the time. Oh, that's piano. Oh my god, nah. So I would just be on the bass fucking it up. Oh my god.
I didn't pour these evenly, but pick one.
Thank you. Are these the all dressed?
They taste like a slightly better barbecue.
Yeah, they do. Thank you.
No problem.
Oh, Tubi, you're not supposed to be doing this to us. I would expect that nonsense from Naruto. Netflix.
Netflix.
I think that's the ritual to make the mask, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
Ew, that's disgusting. Why were you dripping on her?
Have you ever had one chick like just complain nonstop about how her guy friends are sexualizing her?
No. Not most. A lot of the chicks that I know. They don't complain about it. But I don't know if that means that I need to find like more normal chicks to be around.
Because I'm about to let you in on something really fucked.
Oh wait, is this something you should say on here?
I'm not gonna name names.
Oh, okay. Go for it.
Not the last girl I was into before the current one, 2 girls ago. And this is the one that like actually kind of made me go into therapy. Like therapy specifically for like getting a high value woman.
Wait. She made you get into therapy? Or
I did it to be a better partner for her.
Ah.
But I ended up not getting with her after all. So she would constantly complain about like guys asking her for lewds. She would make it obvious she was uncomfortable with it. She would complain about guys asking her for feet pics. And then be shocked her friends actually did it.
No. That's the thing though. That chick is normal. Her friends are weird. Because if her friends are sending like random motherfuckers like feet pics, like I don't even know how that became like a majority thing right there though.
But here's the thing. This is where it starts to get weird, right? She would complain about that nonstop. But when you would point out that like her friends don't respect her boundaries, you were the bad guy. I'm like, bitch, you stated what your boundaries fucking were.
Yeah, but here's one thing. Okay, so whenever you're talking to a woman, don't give her any advice. Just listen. And you're like, oh, that's nice, or oh, that sucks, or oh, damn. And then just leave it at that. Because most of the times when women are talking to you about shit like that, they're not looking for advice, they're just looking for people to listen. And that's literally all it really is.
And you know where it started getting weird? It became a constant thing that like all her guy friends were trying to adjust her boundaries. Literally except for me. Every single time.
Yep.
And if I didn't say anything, she probably would have ended up giving up every single boundary. But the thing is, now she hates me. And
that's because
she hates me, but she did the exact same thing I said to do.
Yep.
And what all I did was send her tracking numbers for a couple things I gave her. She made it look like I was trying to like stalk her. It's like obviously if I was sending you tracking numbers to like whatever address you gave me, I was sending you a gift. I'm not like
but
trying to show up at your work and shit.
I'll put it like this. An ex that I was dating, she kind of did a lot of shitty things. And I was just trying to get her to not do shitty things because I was all like, well, if we're dating, I don't want you in jail or in a ditch or something like that. Like, I want you to, like, we're going to be paying bills, not you and your friends. Eventually, we're going to move in together and shit. She didn't like that because she felt like I was being controlling and shit. Or at least that's what her friends told her. That I was being controlling and shit. I was just like, all right, well then fuck it.
Her friends that wanted to R-word her were the ones that like were phrasing it as if I was being controlling.
No. One of her friends was trying to snake me from her before she ended up getting a boyfriend. like she got like genuinely mad that me and my ex got together because she was trying to get at me, and I was just like, well, I don't want you. I've known her longer and I actually like her as a person. And like you know, my ex would rather listen to her than listen to me, and I was just like, okay, well, fine. If you don't want to listen to me, then fuck it. I'm not going to say anything about it anymore. I'm just going to go over here and play my PlayStation. You know, like, I'm not going to, like, don't talk to me about that shit because, like, it's not super important if that's the case. That was just another reason for her to talk shit about me then.
Yep.
You know, because it was just like, oh, well, now he doesn't listen to me. Now we don't talk. Well, fuck, like... Is everything that happens between us gonna be negative? So at one point I was just like, well, I guess we kind of need to not be together. And then that was another reason for me to be a piece of shit then. You know, I was just like, all right, well, fuck, bro. Like, maybe it's good that we aren't together because, like, if everything that I'm doing is, like, fucked up and negative for you, then I'm not a good person for you. Like, shit. Like, don't take it too hard. Like, damn. You know?
We're just not compatible. Move on.
Yeah. So that's how I seen it. We're not compatible. I'll find somebody else. And like, you know, I actually did really like being with her. It's just she did way too much shit. She would do shit that's just like, what the fuck are you doing? And I don't know if she was doing it for attention and shit, but I'm a very easy person to talk to. All you have to say is like, hey, I'm kind of bored. I need your attention. But people don't work like that. People would rather do some like really stupid shit to try to get your attention.
Yep. Oh, this gets worse, dude. Like, okay, so not her guy friend, but like her guy friend's cousin.
Yeah.
Like actually looked up where she lived before she was ever invited over. Like, just knew it from like landmarks of like shit she would post.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay, literally anyone can do that, but you're not supposed to say the quiet part out loud. If you say the quiet part out loud, you kind of might be a stalker. Like, most people don't fucking think about it.
No matter how much you're into somebody, never look up where they are. Let them give you their address if you're gonna hang out. Yeah, like, I don't know where anyone lives.
Yeah, it's because most people don't fucking think about it.
I mean,
You know who does think about it?
but-
Creeps and stalkers.
No, yeah, fucking weirdos.
Yeah, like, I
You're not
respect
supposed
someone's
to- you're
privacy.
not a mailman.
If I see someone goes to X park X amount of times, I'll be like, they really like this park. I'm not going to be like, oh, they must live around it. Like, that's fucking weird. That's fucking creepy.
No,
and
that
like,
is.
it's her guy friend's cousin that did that. Like, her guy friend's female cousin that did that. But
Wait. A chick, guy friend, cousin, female.
let me put it to you this way.
Were they?
This guy friend's cousin was probably just trying to get her cousin laid. Because her male cousin's kind of an incel.
Oh, okay, no, I was about to say like,
No, scissor sisters. Scissor. Yeah, no. Like,
every time I hear that,
she's a practice girl, but I'm not saying that because I believe in that shit. I don't. Like, she's kind of a hoe, but she ain't that attractive. And I'm not saying that to be a jerk. Like, she's her male cousin is an incel. She is a femcel. Like,
no, but that's creepy in general. Like, don't just be looking up where motherfuckers live. Like, that's crazy.
yeah. And that was before she even got invited over.
Yeah.
But you know what she did as soon as she got invited over? Asked for socks for her male cousin.
Socks? Like, dirty socks?
Just socks. But obviously, even if you wash them, they're socks that X person has worn. And it started getting to a point where, like, the running joke was that this guy friend would collect her socks. Like, I wrote a lot of stuff off as a joke that was clearly a massive red flag. And this is someone I had been friends with for 4 years that genuinely did not like being objectified or sexualized by someone she was not in a committed relationship with.
That's disgusting.
But her friends were all toxic as shit.
See, I don't exactly know.
And somehow I'm the bad guy for pointing it out.
I ain't gonna lie. You know Morty from Rick and Morty?
Yes.
That's a majority of the people that are around us.
Incels.
No, Mortys.
Oh, dumbasses.
No, Mortys.
I know what the cum sock is from Rick and Morty.
No. All of them are just so horny and like so degenerate that they would fuck a horse machine. And then like just be sitting there like, Morty, you dirty dog, you.
Okay.
Like, no, that's disgusting. Don't do that.
Here's the thing. This guy friend of hers wanted to make me look like a stalker. Do you know what's something he bragged about doing? Getting a pregnant woman drunk. And then he was like, if I make really good love to a pregnant woman, does her baby become my baby? And another guy just comments, yes, beat out the other sperm. Let the superior sperm win. And I'm just like, why the fuck are you talking about having sperm races inside of an already pregnant woman's womb? Like, what kind of retard shit is this?
What? No.
It's as degenerate as you fucking think it is. And not in a fun way.
No, that's not only weird and nasty, but I have a feeling that whoever that is not slightly, but fully stupid as shit.
You want to
And
know?
whoever was like beat out the other sperm clearly does not know how biology works. Because like,
Oh, he does. He's just encouraging the degenerate behavior. You
No,
know
but-
why? He thinks guy B thinks guy A is a dumbass, and he wants to see him fail.
I mean, getting a pregnant chick drunk is definitely not the way to go if you want to be considered smart.
No, it is not. And do you know what's the other thing he bragged about? Meeting a girl at a bar,
Excuse me.
and then showing up at her work.
Wait, meeting a pregnant girl at a bar?
Meeting another girl drunk, apart from the pregnant woman.
Oh, okay.
Because he already fucked the pregnant woman while she was drunk. Yeah, that's borderline, you know. But
Oh, that's just...
the second thing he bragged about, he met a girl at a bar,
Yuck.
and 4 hours after meeting her, half an hour after he said it, he was going to show up to her work with a whole ass pizza. And this is Sock Guy.
I am so glad I got laid when I got laid. Because, like...
I'm so glad I don't own a gun. Because
No
I'm pretty
one-
sure I'd try to give myself a permanent mind wipe.
all of the encounters that I had were like normal. You know, like, what the fuck?
Oh, and these are the same guys that would encourage her to use Hinge to date losers so she would have stories to tell. Oh my god. And they would try to set her up with like complete drug addicts.
No, you know, I hate dating sites because I was on them a lot when I was younger, but I kind of was like one of those people that was just like, you know what? I understand. Dating sites are for women that are trying to catch their boyfriends cheating. That's it.
Yes. Or for women that want to cheat on their husbands.
Yes, and I don't want to be a part of that, so I kind of fucked off, like rightly so. But it's just, I'm so glad that I got laid how I got laid, you know, because like I've never been in any kind of dumb situations. I've never been in any kind of illegal situations. Most chicks sought me out. Like, I would say like 92% of the women that I've been with have sought me out. And then the 8% I've asked out and actually like dated. But it's like, that's still weird as shit to like, he wanted to get a pregnant chick drunk.
And then get her more pregnant somehow. Yep.
No, not even get her more pregnant. He wanted his sperm to become like venom and overtake the consciousness of like this child that's already been incubating for like gestating
For like 4 months. 3 or 4 months now.
That's not how biology works. Like, what the fuck? Like,
Oh, he's dumb as shit. He's got complete gooner brain.
no, yeah, but like, no, but that's what I'm talking about. Like, what the fuck happened to people where it's like everybody turned into Morty?
Well, Morty has more common sense.
No, Morty doesn't have more common sense. That's why he's Morty.
No. It gets worse. It gets worse.
Because it's like, you know the Citadel? How they had all the Ricks and all the Mortys? That's what this planet is, except there's no Ricks. There's just a whole bunch of Mortys. Like,
Technically, we're the Ricks.
I mean, at this point, yeah, but like, it's weird. That's weird to me because it's like, what the fuck? Like,
We're the smart ones on a planet of dumbasses.
I mean, that like,
It's horrifying. It's a horrifying realization.
no, but they're like, okay, so when I started like actively getting laid, all it really was is just like, I had to stop being fucking weird like that. Like, what the fuck? Like,
That's really all it takes to get laid, too.
yeah, don't be weird. Like, what the fuck? Like, I didn't understand. Like, I thought throughout most of my life that I was like fucking weird. But apparently fucking not. Apparently I am like one of the normal motherfuckers walking on this earth because like there's so many fucking weirdos out there. Like, you know, I think to myself like, oh, well, yeah, because I have had a lot of women friends. And like, you know, they told some of them, not all of them, but some of them told me like, oh yeah, it's kind of scary like just walking outside. And I was like, why?
It's because they're friends of people like that.
Well, no, not even that. It's just because, like, you know, random motherfuckers will run up on you and shit like that. And it's like, oh, yeah, no, that does sound pretty fucking scary. Like, you know, like somebody trying to run up on you because they think you're pretty, so they're trying to, like, touch you and shit. That's fucked up beyond repair. So, like, you know, for me, I was just like, well, life shouldn't be like that for people in general. Like, everybody should just kind of be, like, regular.
You know what's crazy? 2 of her guy friends still like me. One is because he was actually trying to quit porn to not end up like Sock Guy. The other guy likes me because like he does a lot of professional work at like an international amusement park.
Yeah.
And like a lot of it's extremely acrobatic. And he'll see me around, whether it's in person or on the internet, and like he'll always be nice as shit to me. But what's crazy is like I hung out with like Sock Guy like one time after like I stopped associating with this chick, right? And then I never saw him again. And he was weirdly nice to me. And I'm just like, you're nice to me because I left her alone with you. If I was around her still, you know your ass, she would have canned your ass. And
you know what? No. She's crazy. He really likes a crazy chick. That's good for you.
I dodged the bullet.
yes.
Because all her, even if she's normal, all her friends are toxic.
No, well, I mean,
they're in her ear and control her.
no, but that's the thing. Okay, so like for me, when it comes down to shit like that, right? Like, because I seen this shit on the internet a couple of days ago, like maybe yesterday, but like somebody was saying something about how they can't be tamed, and I'm just like, Morty language. So it's like, what you want to do is, you want to sound like a regular person. You don't want to sound like you're in an anime. You don't want to sound like you're in a Cartoon Network cartoon. You don't want to sound like you're on HBO. It's just like, no, I'm a regular motherfucking person.
You don't want to sound like Morty.
Yeah, you don't want to sound like Morty. Because it's like, you only have one life and you only have so many fucking chances to just be normal. You don't want to waste that shit being fucking weird.
You don't want to sound like you have a giant Naruto Smith out there in space.
No, well, you don't want to sound like you have a fucking like plastic sex doll in your room. Like,
you'll be surprised how many male streamers that is.
No, but like, it's one thing if you're using it for content, and I'm not talking about sexual content, like, you know, like just oh yeah, I got this doll right here, and like, you know, people think I'm weird, so then you guys can like watch my ads and think like get me money.
It's not even that, like,
But,
they don't even show it on stream. It's just, I know a bunch of female streamers that have been over to guy streamers' house, like, every single guy streamer I know owns a fucking real doll. And I'm like, stop hanging out with these people, they're incels!
See, yeah, no, but that's the thing. Like, that's the thing. All you have to do is be a regular person. Like, I'm a regular dude, and I get laid. And it's like, I'm not saying it in like a braggy way or like a cocky way or anything. I'm just a regular guy. And I've been laid enough times to not want to get a doll. I'll, you know, jork it as much as I need to in a day. Like, to kind of like stop me from thinking about it for the rest of the week. But like, you know, it's like Matthew McConaughey. Like, you got to bump them numbers up. You know, like, you've seen Wolf of Wall Street? Where he was sitting there with whatchamacallit, like they were at the restaurant, and he was all like, how many times do you jerk in a day? He was all like 5 or 6 times a day. And he's like, oh, well, those are rookie numbers, you gotta bump that shit up. It's like, you know, pretty much like the character, not all of the characters, because like Matthew McConaughey played that one motherfucker in Dazed and Confused. You do not want to be like that motherfucker. Where, you know what who he was, right? I love high school because no matter how old I get, they stay the same. Like, you don't want to be that motherfucker at all. You do not at all.
Well, this guy, sock guy, kind of peaked in high school.
No, but that's also a thing, because I didn't peak in high school. I hit puberty because I got to high school when I was like 13, and then like I hit a growth spurt and shit. I got skinny, I got like decent looking, but I didn't peak in high school because I was like, I wasn't a loser, but like I was just a dude, you know? Like, I don't know, like I feel like people kind of, because even the times of me being in bands and stuff like that, I don't even consider that to be like the coolest moment in my life. Like, oh, you gotta go hit the head again?
Unfortunately,
Nah, go do your thing.
I continue telling the story, I can hear you.
No, I know. So like, I don't know, it's weird because like, sex isn't everything. Dating isn't everything. If you do date, you just want to be two regular people in a relationship that irritate each other enough to not piss each other off. You don't want to be pissing off your significant other all the time. Or like, I think his name is like Desmond on TikTok. Like him and his wife were like together since they were 14, and like now they're like in their 30s, and he divorced her because apparently he cheated on her because she was immature as shit, because she was still like middle school brained. And it's like one of those things where, you know, you don't want to be like that. Like, I don't want to be like that for sure. Like, if I get married to somebody, I don't want us pissing each other off, like to the point where, you know, we get bored of each other or get just irritated with each other to like just, oh yeah, no, fuck off. You know, like that would be weird. So, I mean, fuck, dude, you just really want to be with somebody and be chill with that person. You don't want to ruin something good. Like, I don't know why people don't get that though. My stream is going to be a little quiet for right now, but I'm going to step outside. Your stream, Venom, is definitely going to hear me, but I'm going to take this little intermission outside. But yeah, no, you can't just be sitting there like, oh yeah, I'm going to be weird for my entire fucking life. I'm going to be a little Morty. Like, no one wants to marry Morty. Like, Jessica was avoiding that motherfucker. She was toxic, but she was avoiding him for a reason.
Yeah. I hate to say this, but that's not even like the end of this shit.
Oh,
dude,
no, keep going. Keep going.
It gets weirder.
Keep going. Oh my god, it gets more weird than
Okay,
stalking
so
and shit. That's crazy.
every new guy friend she would get, guess what's the one thing they wanted to do?
Sex?
Yeah.
Oh,
Sex
no, yeah.
or get her naked for other guys.
Wait, what?
You know what they were trying to convince her to do, right? And this is a girl that's never stripped,
No, wait,
never done sex work. The most she's done is wear a skimpy bikini.
Wait, what do you mean get her naked for other guys?
Take a wild guess what they were trying to get her to do.
OF?
Yep. And here's the thing. I have friends that do it, but they will admit it's not the most dignified way of making money.
No, it's not, because you end up all fucked up when you're done. Like,
Yeah, but
when you stop making money.
The friends I have that do it, they admit they're already fucked up.
No, but that's the thing. I can tell you this, because like, it's just from having sexual experience. I've gotten laid a decent amount. Like, sex is still fun, but it's fun when you have it with like somebody that you like, somebody that like, this is just like me and you time. This isn't like me and like half the fucking world time. You know what I mean? Like, when I'm with a chick, usually, you know, it's like a whole thing where it's like, this is a bonding experience between like me and this chick. It's not a bonding experience for like a whole bunch of people to goon to. That's weird. You know, and like when you're doing it like that, most people only look at you as like a sexual object. Like Mia Khalifa, right? She makes jewelry now. She's trying to reclaim her name as like a jeweler. And it's like, that shit's not working because everybody's seeing her like, you know, taking dick left and right. And like, I get it. She wants to have a normal life. But she took that shit from herself like when she decided to hop on the internet and start having sex for money. And it's like, now all of your shit is out there for free. And it's like, you know, there's nothing you can really do about that. And it I don't know, that's like, that's one of those things where it's just like, you can't really just put yourself out there and then expect to have like a normal life after. And I know that's probably like a hot take. A lot of people are all like, oh, but I'm having a normal life. But it's like, no, you're not really having a normal life if like your nieces and nephews have to worry about getting bullied at school because you're doing this. You know, you don't want like your bully hitting you up talking about like, oh yeah, make sure your mom does more anal next time. Like, that's fucking crazy. You know, like, and that's like, that's the bullies that kids are gonna have now, is like, oh,
Yep.
like bullies now are gonna be all creative and shit, like, oh yeah, your mom needs to do more anal. Like, that's crazy. You should not have that as like a top. Oh, we'll continue your story because I'm gonna hit the head now.
It gets weirder. At some point, she actually did stand up for herself and was like, I will never do that. It's not my cup of tea. I don't feel comfortable with it. You know what happened? Her guy friends tried to convince her that, like, she could just upload memes instead of, like, actually doing porn. Which, that's not what that site is known for. And I'm no stranger to sexy shit. I'm no stranger to like the party scene and the rave clubbing scene, raving scene. I just don't go to big raves like EDC. But like, I've gone clubbing. I've gone to like anime raves and shit. I'm trying to go to blood raves. I'm used to seeing some scantily clad outfits. It's nothing worse than I see every time I go to the beach. But what they were trying to do is, after she said no, they were trying to get other ways to convince her to do it and make an account. So they didn't take no for an answer. And it got to the point where it's just like, okay, you guys clearly don't respect her boundaries.
No, yeah, because those are boundaries that shouldn't be crossed like that. Like, it's one thing to go to raves and shit and be scantily clad and, like, you know, dancing and shit like that and probably hooking up at those places. But so all the chicks that look hot now, that go to like all these events and then take drugs hardcore and shit like that, when they're older, like say they hit like 40, they're gonna look like leather bags. Which is okay, but it's still like one of those things where it's like, that shit's low-key not chill. Like, if they want to look hot for the rest of their lives, just chill, do boring shit, you know, like read books. Like, I hung out with my homegirl yesterday. You know what she did while I was watching Daredevil Born Again? She read a fucking book. You know, and it's like one of those things where, that's what I'm saying. Like, nowadays, we don't have regular people anymore. We have a bunch of Mortys everywhere. And it's like them trying to convince her against her boundaries. Like, it's like, why are you like, why do you keep overstepping your boundaries towards this person? But then it's like, with her not trying to be all like, hey, shut the fuck up, I'm not gonna do that, she low-key kind of likes it. Because like, I've had a couple of friends where it was all like, oh, this guy sent me a D-pic, and I'm just like, well, send him one back. Like, not you, but go on the internet, take a picture of like just a big floppy donkey dick type of shit, and then send it to them and see how they like it.
Send them an actual erect horse penis.
No, yeah, and then they're gonna be mad, and it's all like, well, exactly. Like, are you mad in this moment? Well, yeah, but like, no, that but like is telling me that you low-key like that shit. So,
Or they find it funny.
no, yeah, but that's the shit. It's like, no, send them a dick pic back. And they'll know not to send you dick pics ever again.
Or block their dumbass.
Yeah, but no, well, that's the thing. Because you can block them, but then they'll find a new way to hit you up or some shit. Like, no, send them a dick pic back. A big one. Like a huge one where it just, you know, like you got to send it back. If they want to send their dick to you, send them a dick and then make it where it's all like, they're just like, yuck. And like, you know, eventually they'll know like, oh man, maybe I
Just
should
Google horse cock.
Yeah, hey, no, just because like at the end of the day, it's like, what are they gonna keep sending them to you for? What? Like they're just gonna get a dick pic back. Like, and that's the thing. That's what, like, I had to stop talking to a lot of people in my life because it was just like, you know, like, I mean, I did tell you earlier, most chicks just want someone to tell these things to. And it's all like, well, yeah, but like, if it's something serious, like a chick is being sexually harassed, it's all like, well, yeah, but send them a dick pic back. Oh, well, I don't want to do all that because then they're going to get mad. But what's the worst they are going to do? Be angry and yell at you? Okay, well, fuck that person. They don't need to be in your life. Like, I've had chicks mad at me because I didn't want to have sex with them. And I'm all like, well, I don't want to make every one of my relationships just sexual between women. Like, damn.
You know what's crazy is Sock Guy. He wanted me to continue giving her stuff and not talk to her. And I'm like, she's never gonna let you hit, little bro.
No, yeah, no. And that's the thing. That's where a lot of people are construed. Because it's like, they think that was probably, no, but you know what? She was probably telling you certain shit and then telling him other shit. Like,
Yeah, she was.
no, but that's the thing. If he wants you to keep sending her shit, but you're not talking to her, well, what the fuck? Like, no.
Yeah.
Because then that would be like you being a Morty, you know? And it's like, you don't want to be a Morty.
Well, that's the thing. He acts like Morty, but he's trying to paint me as Morty. I'm like Morty, I actually hit.
I mean, that's the shit. No, but I mean, it's not even about having sex, though. It's more or less just like, I have female friends. They're really chill friends. And it's like more or less just the connection that we have together. Like, these boots right here. I remember I was on ends. I just paid my phone bill. I just paid a couple of bills. And I was tapped. But I needed to get these boots so then I could do like a photo shoot or something like that. And my homegirl sent it to me. And I was like, oh shit, I got you. So when I got the money back, I sent it back to her. But you want like really chill connections with people. And it's like, that's all it really is just to have connect. Because like, think about it like this. One day you're going to be married. You're going to have a kid. Like a couple of kids. You're going to be paying bills with a chick. And you want you guys to have like a really good connection. Like, I say this lightly. Back in the day, relationships used to be more pure about shit like that. Like, you have a man and a woman, the guy works, the woman stays home, takes care of the house, takes care of the kids. You know, like, she wasn't taken for granted. She was there, but she was actually like a part of your life. So then, you know how your parents are, you know, like your dad gets off of work, he works, you know, like still he'll go and clean shit, and just so when your mom gets home, she doesn't have to do a bunch of extra shit. And then vice versa, your mom gets home, she does a bunch of shit so your dad doesn't do a whole bunch of shit when he gets home. And that's the trade-off. You know, it's like if I'm with a chick, like the chick from Nicaragua, she was toxic as fuck. I'm not gonna want to get off of work. She hasn't done shit. I start doing shit. And then she's yelling at me the entire day because she's just toxic as fuck. For me, that doesn't work. Because I don't enjoy toxic shit. I enjoy watching toxic shit.
I enjoy watching other people suffer from toxic shit.
Yeah, but it's like, it's not shit that I want to go through personally. So it's like,
I like making fun of stupid people on the internet
yeah, so
who upload like their own retarded shit.
and say I'm dating a chick, I have my own place, and she slowly wants to try to move in. If she's toxic, fuck no. Fuck no. Like, because that shit's not gonna work out. Because I'm not gonna be the person to ask her to marry me if the shit's like hella toxic. You know what I mean? Like, we're just gonna be dating for however the fuck long. Like, no. Like, we're gonna have to actually not be toxic for the entire duration of our relationship. And because, like, I will leave somebody like this. Like, my last actual girlfriend, she didn't think that I was serious. She thought that I was just gonna be a pushover about it. And I'm just like, no, like, you're being hella toxic. Like,
Strike 1, strike 2, strike 3, I'm out. Go find some other dumbass.
it's like, no, I'm not trying to be in someone's life that looks down at me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be in a relationship where my partner doesn't respect me.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I don't want to be in a relationship where I look down at somebody else. I want to be in some equal shit where it's all like equivalent exchange. I go to work, I pay the bills, I do this, I do that, I take out the trash, I put the trash out by the curb. Bam. You make sure the house is clean, cook dinner, take care of the kids. Bam. You know, it's like, yeah, you don't get paid to look after the kids, but it's a lot better to take care of your own children than it is to deal with like this dumb motherfucker like at this one place for customer service. It's like, what do you want, the back and forth? Well, how about this? How about you go to work and I become the house husband? We'll trade off. You know, like, I'll cook, I'll clean, I'll take care of the kids. You go to work, you take out the trash, you take the trash cans to the curb. But then a lot of women don't want that. They want to be able, like, nowadays, no. Because, like, I know, okay, so I'm only saying back in the 50s, I know, guys were going up their wives' heads, like, bitch, what did I say? Bitch, this chicken cold. I don't even want that. I just want some simple shit. Babe, the chicken's not done all the way. Can you know, like, throw it back in for this much fucking longer?
Another 15-20 minutes.
Yeah, like, I ain't trying to know. I do not want to be in no domestic violent type bullshit. Like, that is crazy for people to want to actively be in.
I'm someone that's into BDSM, and I find it weird when people are into domestic violence.
Yes, okay, no, because I was about to say BDSM and domestic violence
are two very different animals.
Yes. Because
BDSM is based off of explicit rules and consent.
domestic
and like
violence
role play.
I just came home from a stressful day at work, so I'm about to beat your ass. Like, no, like, that is crazy.
I can't believe that somehow domestic violence is a kink now. Some kinks deserve to be shamed.
Well, that's the thing.
Coming from a kinkster.
No, but that goes back to the whole, like, middle school shit. Like, a lot of people in middle school watch their parents go through that shit, so they think that that's like, because that's how the chick from Nicaragua, like, she said that her parents were like very, very like that, and it was like, you know, that's how she expected love to be, and I'm just like, that's not love. That's dysfunction. Honestly, don't do that to yourself. But she didn't want to listen to me. She just wanted the dysfunction shit. And I'm just like, nah, I can't be a part of that. Like, no. My goodness, no.
Want to know where this story gets weirder?
Oh, God, it gets weirder.
So I stopped talking to her.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, one of my guy friends that I had been in the process of becoming friends with for like 2 years already.
Yeah.
I almost didn't get to go from acquaintance to friends with him because this chick starts dating him.
No.
And she fucks him. They date. He announces her very publicly as his girlfriend. And then within 6 months, I'm a heartbroken dude. My ex was a hella gaslighter. And then he becomes one of my best friends.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I wish I could tell him so fucking much about this girl. But him and I had another mutual friend that like hooked her up with him. And I'm just like, no, you know she has more red flags than a fucking communist party. And I realized that because I was seeing a therapist that teaches me to go for high value women.
No.
And I realized that shit. And when I realized I was only around for what I could offer her, I fucked off. And I slowly bled myself out of her life bit by bit so she wouldn't notice. And I just fucked off.
No, that's the thing though. Because like, all the red pill shit, it's not worth it.
It's not, I'm not red pilled.
No, but there's no high value, low value, anything when it comes
Toxic
to people.
and non-toxic.
Yes. And it's like, a lot of the times with toxic people, it just comes from like learned traits. And like, a lot of people learn shit when they're younger and they think it's okay or they think it's fun. But it's like, no, like, those are just skills you picked up from people that probably weren't in your best interest. Like,
The thing is, this therapist isn't exactly red pilled either. She's actually like kind of more purple pilled, if that makes sense. Like she's somewhere in the middle. Like she's not super hard red pill. She's not super blue pilled. She's just kind of, she's somewhere in the middle. She has a more balanced view. But what she means with high value, she means non-toxic.
yeah.
She means like women that actually have goals in life, that actually want something in life, that are actually good non-toxic women.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with like body count or any of that shit.
No, yeah, but I
It's-
mean, like,
Her therapy program, it's rooted in like her watching her dad get used when like her mom died and he went back on the dating market.
no, yeah.
So she's actually a very good therapist to have had. But I'm just like, this bitch is never gonna not be dismissive, avoidant, or hyper independent.
No, yeah.
And she has toxic friends in her ear that genuinely don't give a shit about her. But because I care about her, I'm the bad guy. So
Preaching to the choir.
I'ma fuck off and I'ma find someone who does appreciate it.
That's the main reason I broke up with my last girlfriend. Because I genuinely cared. I don't want to see her go through any bullshit. But her friends do. Even the chick that I was like seeing. You know, like when she was all like, I think we should just be friends. She wanted me to react in a negative way. I just said, oh, okay, fuck it. You know, like, that's cool. Like, I mean, hey, you're a mom. You have, like, bigger responsibilities to think of than just, like, trying to get at me. I'm, like, 3 or 4 years younger than you. You have, like, kids. They're, like, half my age. It's okay. You know, like, I am not taking this any kind of ill type of way. Your kids probably want you to get back with their dad. they're probably gonna look at me and be like, who is this motherfucker? I genuinely do not give a shit.
Yep.
So I moved on. Like, that's literally all it was. And that, me and her, it was me moving on from my last chick, but it had no correlation with each other. Like, it wasn't like, oh, well, like our mutual friend, it wasn't like that situation where it was all like, oh, I need to get somebody else in order for me to like feel better about my situation. It's like, no, this chick liked me, and you know, like I think I was talking to you about like this chick that hit me up at like 2-3 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, today she was at the event and I was supposed to be there, but I didn't end up being able to go. And she was genuinely looking for me. And I was just like, that's awesome. If something happens out of that, cool. If nothing happens out of that, okay, cool. You know, like, either way it goes, like, I'm still gonna be me at the end of the day. Like, she doesnit's seem toxic or anything, but I don't know that. She could be toxic as fuck, you know? And it's just one of those things where I'm just like, well, fuck it, dude. Like, no skin off my back, because at the end of the day, it just is what it is. Like,
After everything that I've been through, I kind of want to be chaste, and I want the girl to be cleaner than I am. I genuinely want the girl to be cleaner than I am. Not too clean, but enough where like I know she cares and she's looking for me.
so I'm gonna put this, because it's like, most of the chicks that I've been with looked for me. And that's nice. You know, like, it's never been a bad thing for that to happen. And no, I'm not saying like, oh, you know, I need to be chaste. Like, I am God's gift to... It's like, no. If a chick likes me, just let me know. Like, I'm low-key oblivious, so, you know, closed mouths don't get fed. But like, I don't know. I mean, for me, it just has to be like regular. You know, it can't just be some like, you know, if the chick is there, like, oh, I think he's hot. Like, oh, I have to do something to get with him right now. It's all like,
no, like, don't get that horny until her and I are in a relationship.
no, yeah,
Like,
because
if you're that horny up front, like, you kind of maybe don't want to say it out loud.
no, but that's the thing, because like I low-key hate when I'm in a relationship that's like literally just sex. Like, then it becomes boring after a while, because it's like, if you got with me just for sex, like, within a year, we're probably just going to end up breaking up.
Pretty much. And it's still weird that one of my guy friends ended up dating her. And he's like, my ex is a hella gaslighter. And I'm like, what did you expect? And then a mutual friend of ours who's a girl is like, yeah, she doesn't handle direct confrontation well. I'm like, she's 38. $39 this year in November.
Once a person becomes 30, they need to get rid of all that bullshit. Because, like, if someone's lying to me, and I know they're lying to me, I am standing on business about it. You might see me 2-3 times a week, but those 2-3 times a week, I am going to be thinking about how this time that you were being a piece of shit, and then you just pretty much lied to my face about it. So if the situation comes up, I am just going to be thinking about that shit. any other situations come up. It's like, no, just tell me the truth. I will probably be chill about it. You know, like with my ex, if she would have just told me the truth about like all of the shit, we probably would still be together. Oh, I fucked up, my bad, I will never do that again. Even if she ends up doing that shit again, at least she was like, oh yeah, like just acknowledge that shit, you know, like don't be a fucking idiot, don't treat me like I'm an idiot, like let's just go from there. Like, I couldn't imagine myself being in a situation where for like the last like 30, 40 fucking years, I was with somebody who thought I was dumb as shit. Like, because if I just ignore the shit, then I probably don't give a fuck about you.
You want to know what's crazy?
Yeah.
Originally, I was actually flirting with her openly. In front of her guy friends. Like, she would say shit like, oh, what would you guys do if, like, you had a partner that really wanted to bite you? Because my ex liked to bite people and it was weird. I'm like, I might not be that into it, but if my girlfriend bites me, I'm gonna bite her hard and I'm gonna bite her back harder, and I'm gonna leave a monster hickey. Oh, you're a red flag. Lets out the sluttiest smile.
No, yeah, women like red flags.
And it's just like, when I'm being like openly horny, she liked it. But she would be creeped out when other guys would do that. But the moment I show concern for her, then she starts getting creeped out.
No, okay, so
It's ass backwards.
yeah, she's weird. Because like,
She's dismissive, avoidant, and she's pushing 40.
no, but that's the thing right there. Like, no, avoid her. Because, like, that's a red flag. She's about to be 40 and she still acts like she's in fucking middle school.
Yep. And one of my friends fucked her. I'll never forgive her. I genuinely will never forgive her.
Well, when you're in small groups, sometimes that happens. But, like, I don't know, because I've never been a part of, like, a group. I've always moved around. And it's like, especially once I started having sex, like, I was always in different groups, like, constantly, because I was always, like, not with the chick before the year was over. But, like, I don't know, man, like, a lot of chicks like red flags, a lot of chicks like just fuck shit, you know? And, I mean, I would say for you personally, whenever a chick is like talking about like like if she's venting, just listen. Don't give her any advice. Don't give her any context or anything like that. Just kind of be all like, oh yeah, no, that sucks. Or, oh yeah, no, that's cool. Depending on the situation. Because at the end of the day, she's just going to be like, oh yeah, this motherfucker's a great listener. When in reality, I mean, because like if you give her advice, then she's going to do the exact opposite and then be mad at you and that shit blows up in her face. And it's all like, well, motherfucker, I told you. Like, shit, you know, but what really can you do after that, you know?
She ended up begrudgingly doing everything I told her.
After you guys stopped being friends, right?
Yeah.
No, yeah, that's what happened with me and my ex, because I was trying to get her to not, like, end up in a ditch or get arrested, and...
After my friend dumped her.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah.
Technically, she acts like she dumped him, but he's just like, I don't care, I'm dodging a bullet.
No, yeah.
He's like... And you know what's crazy is like, maybe I wasn't entirely ready for a relationship at this point in time, but she would make a big deal out of something that was not a big fucking deal.
Yeah.
And I would try to comfort her and explain to her, like, that it's not the end of the world. and she turned it into an entire like 5-hour argument after already like being schizo about it for like 2 hours.
Yep.
So a 2-hour argument went to a 7-hour argument.
Yep. No, that's the thing, because like one of the last times I got into an argument with my ex, I was actually happy for her. I was trying to congratulate her on something. She just popped off, and I was like, you know what? Let me not ruin your night. You enjoy your night. And then she sent me those dots as if she wanted me to like go back and forth with her. I'm not gonna do that. Like, you want me to be stressed out. I don't want to be stressed out. Bye, motherfucker. And I don't know, it was just on some dumb shit where it was just like, oh, he doesn't want to argue with me. And like, no, why would I want to argue with you? Like, we used to be cool, like hardcore cool, like constantly. So trust now, it's not cool doing that shit. Like, you want to be as chill as possible. Most women hate that. Like, I've literally seen women post that they hate seeing a dude that's nonchalant. Like, why? You know, like, why do you want me so up in arms about shit that doesn't matter? It's like, all I gotta do is go to work and come home. That's literally it. Do you think we should end stream?
Why?
Are you knocking out? Or?
I'm probably gonna grab a hip or something, but
Yeah. No, because it kind of looked like you were not. Can you grab me one too?
yeah, it's the alcohol.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, if you need to knock out, let me know. Oh yeah, and Joseph, part 2. Oh, thank you.
You know what's crazy? The therapy actually did work because the two girls I liked after that, one of which I still like, but
Nice.
they were completely different.
Yeah. That's usually how it goes.
They were actually really healthy to be honest.
Yeah, no, I mean, usually chicks are pretty healthy, like when they move past that like dipshit phase. Same with guys, you know, like once you move past like a dipshit phase, then like having like any kind of like notions of grandeur, where it's like thinking of doing like super big shit, when it's like, nah, I'd rather just do some normal shit, you know. Like, it's weird how like a lot of people are on the internet talking about like the Matrix and shit. Like, man, none of that shit matters. Like, you're still alive, like you got taxes to pay, you got bills to pay and shit. Like, man, fuck the Matrix. Like, if I don't have to pay bills, like getting out of the Matrix, then fuck it, cool. But as long as I'm on this shit and I'm paying bills and shit, like, man, fuck out of my face. Like, oh wait, is this Joseph when he's a kid? Oh no, Joseph wouldn't have taken that disrespect. Oh wait. No, that is Joseph. He's about to beat the shit out of him. Oh shit, does he have a stand? I don't know if he has a stand. I think he just has, Hamon. Yeah, that's Hamon. Oh shit. This motherfucker said, you hit me in the face with the butt of a gun, I'll just crash the fucking plane. That's crazy.
Pardon me.
Oh my god, Joseph is crazy.
Yep.
No, they hit him in the face with a gun. And like, he crashed the entire plane with them in it. But no, yeah, like just try to live as normal of a life as possible. Cause like, okay, so you know how the files came out, right? You know the people that are going to work and shit like that, and like kind of just like yeah, whatever. You like those motherfuckers, because all the motherfuckers that are like hardcore complaining about it on the internet, but they're not doing anything about it.
You mean the Jeffrey Diddy Epstein files?
Yeah. It's like, okay, so think about it like this. All of those people are up in arms about it, right? Why aren't we like Nepal right now? You know what happened in Nepal, right?
Go on. It's Nepal. There's many things.
So they had a revolution in Nepal because they were trying to turn off the internet. And they literally destroyed like half of everything. And they strung up like the prime ministers and one of the prime minister's wives. Like, it was bad. Like, it was terrible. But they needed to do it to kind of gain freedom, because they were going to have a internet, like a nationwide internet blackout, to where it's all like, you aren't learning anything about the outside world. You're just in Nepal. So they pretty much fucked everything up. And, you know, oh, I'm going to end my stream because my phone's on 10%. So they pretty much just like fucked up the entire area. And, what's your main weapons? Motherfucker. Monster Hunter now. But no. It's like in Nepal, they had like a whole revolution and everything. And I don't think that shit's gonna happen out here, for the main fact that like there's way more people complacent with just complaining about shit rather than doing anything about it than there is people that are like working regular jobs and shit.
Did Dio find another mask?
I think so. It froze a little, huh?
Yeah, it did.
Well, he doesn't even have like human blood in him anymore, so it's not gonna work for him most likely. But then he might have Jonathan's body, because I think they cut his head off and he attached himself to, because that was the whole thing. Like, he should be in Jonathan's body at one point, because Joseph's here now. So, but Joseph's still young. Or at least that flashback was a young Joseph Joestar. Mm-hmm. But pretty much he's an adult throughout part 2. And
sorry if I keep going back to this, but like,
no, you're good.
Do you know why they were trying to convince her to make one?
Oh, because what? She's hot, and they think that like they'll get to see her Yetis if she makes one. But
that, as well as trying to lower her standards to go out with her. That's why they always try to set her up with incels.
Nah, but that's stupid.
And then
you don't want to set a chick up to like be on OF and then be all like, oh yeah, let's date. Like, you're setting yourself up for failure, because she's gonna be like
cheating on you with 12 other guys' dicks.
No,
and not even for content, like just because she can.
No, well, I mean, she's not gonna, like, if she has low self-esteem, the relationship is gonna be fucked up.
And her self-esteem is gonna be even lower after she does that.
No, yeah, because like literally a relationship, it takes two people with decently high self-esteem, and they have to just be fucking normal and fucking with each other. Like, they can't be on no fuck shit. And like, I don't know. Like,
she lost her job during COVID.
Yeah, but that's no reason to have low self-esteem. Like, we were having a pandemic. Like,
No. This is like 2 years into COVID, right?
Yeah.
So she was technically still working. But like, after like a year and a half of quarantine, right? When things were starting to open back up, she kind of lost her ability to work. Because she's part of a union, right?
Yeah.
So, her union basically decided to protest her entire industry.
Yeah.
And all her guy friends were like, don't go get a job at, like, a local coffee place. Show your biddies on the internet.
No, that's
You'll
stupid.
make $1,000 a day.
That is so stupid. No,
It's $240 a month, you fucktards.
$240 a month?
Yeah. That's the average income. That's with full nudes and porn.
Wait, $240 a month as in $240 a month?
Yeah. It's that low.
Why are there still people on there?
Because they're stupid?
No, well, because like
That's
that's
not even slut shaming. Like, that's literally just the reality. Like,
$240 a month is sad. Like, well, I mean, no. I don't mean it like that, because like we live in California. Our like a month for us is like high as shit. We were watching, me and my homegirl. We were watching one of the Medea movies, and it's the one with Little Bow Wow in it. And he said that he made $700 a month, and we were like, "What the fuck? How is that enough to live?" And that's one thing too, because like, okay, so different states have different they have different minimum wage hours. I mean, payments, right? So like, it's like what, 15 out here, 15.50.
yeah.
So like, most people out here are making probably like 40 to 60,000, right, a year. When you go to like the South, most people there are making like probably half of that a year. Like, if you're making $700 a month, like, things better be cheap in your area. And like, even at my job, working 5 hours a week, right? I would still make more than $700 a month. Like, that's really bad. But it just depends on where you live. Like, $700 a month out here, you would be homeless. You would not be able to like live. You wouldn't be eating.
Where she lives, it's more expensive.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like, no, yeah, $240 a month? Yeah, no, if it's more expensive than here, then like, what the fuck are you? No, what? That's stupid. Cause like, I get it. Probably like the first couple of months, it'd probably pop off. They're all like, ooh, some new Yitties. Let's look at those.
And then it drops to about $240 after like the first 2-3 months.
Yeah, no, that's pretty fucked up. Like, honestly, why even do that?
I don't know if you've noticed this, but all the girls that were like bragging about buying a house from it, they were paid by that platform to say that. And then they're literally about to lose their house like 6 months to a year later.
No, yeah, a lot of the chicks that like did that, they're going broke and shit if they made money. A lot of YouTubers are going broke too, which is crazy to me, because I'm just like, you made like millions of dollars. Like, how are you, like, did you not invest
in
it
the
or
stock
anything?
market?
Yeah, like, yo, even with a regular job, like, once I start like working religiously, I am going to put most of my money into different like things that do like the dividend thing and shit like that, where it's like I actually make decent money.
Is the controller over there?
Yeah, it is. I don't know why, but Tubi stopped on me. Okay.
Yeah, let's try that again, but
But yeah, no, it's very weird that that's weird.
One thing to keep in mind: the majority of influencers. What are they?
Kids, pretty much. They all got rich and famous when they were like 18, 19.
That is another word.
Stupid.
Against that.
Is it the R word? Yeah, no, I feel that. Cause like, well,
You have actual nepo babies bragging about when they would get free clothes for being broke, although it's their uncle's podcast that made him famous.
no, but that's the thing that's stupid though. A lot of these like average living Americans or like broke Americans, right? They're listening to nepo babies. They're listening to plants. Like you have this really, really rich motherfucker that like got like put in this situation. Like I'll put it like this. Back in 2009, there is this rapper that is famous as fuck today, right? I'm not gonna say who it is. They added me on Facebook back in 2009. They just like dropped an album or dropped the single. Had a video on YouTube. It was all the rage. Everybody was listening to that shit. I look like somebody added me. It had a weird ass name. And I was like, what the fuck? You graduated in Compton High 09. No, the fuck you didn't? Like, cause I graduated Compton High in 09. And like, I know all of the people that I graduated with. And I was like, this motherfucker definitely didn't graduate with me. Like, this nigga's from the suburbs.
Yep.
And like, he started saying that on Facebook. And like, he had to change his whole little whatchamacallit and actually say where he was like actually from and shit. Because it was just all like, you know, I didn't want to sit there and lie and be all like, oh yeah, I graduated with him, when it was all like, no, I did not. That big-eared motherfucker, like, there's no fucking way I went to school with him and didn't notice that he was there. Yeah, I'm just like, nah, you get the fuck out of here trying to lie and say you went to school with me. Put where you actually from, motherfucker.
Yeah, what he wanted was to pretend like he knew people from there, so that would be willing to lie for him in exchange for future clout.
No, well, that's the thing. He was trying to say that he was from there so he could start like a rap career, like a rap career, and then be all like, oh yeah, I'm from here. And like, no, say where you actually from and just be weird as fuck. Like, no one cares.
You do if you make it weird. And lying about where you're from is like the number one way to make it weird.
No, yeah. I was like, what the fuck? Like, nah, bro. And that shit, like, it always stuck with me because I was just like, you're famous as shit right now just from being who you are. Just imagine if you would have said you were from my neck of the woods. You probably would not be as famous rapping the shit that you rap. Like, nah. But it all worked out, you know, because, like, he had a picture of him sitting on a horse, and I think his sister was in the picture next to him. And it was just like one of those, like, well, fuck, dude. You know, like, don't lie about that shit. Like, just be you. People really fuck with this song. People fuck with, like, you know, your crew. People fuck with their songs. Like, you know, don't be weird about this shit. But yeah, no, I'm glad I did that shit because having that motherfucker say that he was from there and being all like, oh, I might as well, like, I'm not gonna say who still, but it was like a really famous rapper in 09. Like, over the summer, I guess he dropped a song. And like, he started saying that he was from Compton and that he graduated from Compton High in 09. And I was just like, we didn't go to school together at all. Like, at all. Like, my friends would have hit me up like, hey, you remember this guy? He got like hella famous because he dropped this song. Nobody did that because nobody knew who the fuck he was. Like, my homeboy had to tell me who he was. But I mean, that's the shit. You know, like clout. Hell of a drug. Are you passing out?
I don't feel like I'm passing out.
You look like you're passing out.
Yeah, it's just my eyelids.
Okay.
But yeah, I definitely dodged the bullet.
No, yeah, you definitely did.
You want to know what's funny? The girl that I immediately went for after her.
You don't have your mic on, do you? Say something.
Testing. 1, 2, 3.
I can hear you.
Okay, so the girl I immediately went for after her
Yeah.
had the same first name as her, but she had a completely different upbringing and completely different parents. And
Is it the one now?
no,
Okay, I was about to say that's really fucking weird because like
no, I know
like
what her actual given name is. It's not a common given name.
no, yeah, but that's what I was gonna say. Like you know, current, right?
It's not the current one. I was still going after this one when I met the current one in person.
No. I'm saying as far as the name, like for them to have the same names, it's not the current one, right?
It's not the current.
Okay, good. No, because I was gonna say like she has a very unique name. Like there's no fucking way that. Okay. No, that confused me. That's all.
No, it's because there was one girl between the super toxic girl and her.
Yeah.
And then so this is gonna sound crazy, but like when I decided to go for the current one, okay, basically what happens, I had met her in person while still going for the previous one.
Yeah.
So the one between the super toxic girl and the current one was actually still a good girl. Like the one I went for like immediately after the toxic one was actually a really good person. And then, but I met the current one in person and it's just like, why am I checking her out? I like somebody else. This is not normal for me. And I already knew she was a good person already.
No, yeah.
But at some point, it's just like, well, I picture myself and her being together, and it's kind of against my will, but it grows more on me every time. And after about a week or two of wrestling with this, I'm like, well, fuck it. I don't think I like the previous girl anymore. I'm gonna friend zone her. And the current one I've liked for years now.
Yeah.
And that has not gone away. If anything, it's gotten stronger. I hate to say it, but it was kind of like a love at first sight thing. Even though, like, I knew what she looked like, I just met her in person. So it's not like I didn't know what she looked like.
Yeah. Very beautiful young woman.
And honestly, like, I started vibing with her really, really well. She's been the sweetest thing to me.
Yeah.
Compared to literally everyone else, like, she's treated me the best out of everyone. And there is a couple signs she might reciprocate. I just want her to say she likes me, so we can be at that.
I feel that. I mean, you're lucky though, because you still have like that hope. For me, it's more or less like like I don't expect anything from anybody. I mean, I don't mean it in a weird way or a fucked up way, but like, I don't know. I guess I am used to disappointment, so I'm just more or less like, I feel like I've been friend zoning everybody. Like, just kind of chilling and shit. Oh, but I'll be right back. You say some stuff.
So what's interesting is
Wait,
I'm gonna put it on the floor.
I think your mic died.
Against impossible odds.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know why it keeps doing that.
Is it dead?
I might get the cable and just run the cable directly into the mic.
Oh, okay.
Like the power cable from like.
Oh wait, did it turn off again?
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Because I still can't hear you.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to stand off to the side. So what was I saying?
We teach you how to draw blood on the first attempt. With over
What was I saying?
That you are into.
our courses are offered mornings, evenings,
The one I'm into currently has treated me the best out of everyone.
flexible. Your tuition
She's been nothing but sweet. There's some signs that she might like me.
decisions start with the body.
And they're obvious to me. They're not obvious to 99% of guys. And when I actually mentioned them, like, in confidence to someone else, like, oh, she might actually like you. I'm like, yeah, I kind of know that. But I want her to say it. So, like, it's clear as day. There's no room to misconstrue anything. And her and I can just be together. Like, I think there might be, like, an actual future there. So, yeah. Out of everyone, like, she's treated me the best. And then, okay. It's weird because, like, before the toxic one, I actually did, like, another good girl. And it was, it was actually one of my homegirls. And then she got a boyfriend. I'm like, you know what? After I got to know her boyfriend, I'm like, he's good for her. I give up. Like, and now he's one of my dearest friends. And
Hello?
I can hear you.
Hello?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Did it disconnect? Oh, wow.
I can hear you.
Okay.
So,
¿Qué pasó?
yeah, before the toxic one, I actually liked one of my homegirls.
Yeah.
And she got a boyfriend, and now he's one of my dearest friends. But when I got to know her boyfriend, I'm just like, okay, you know what? He's actually good for her. I give up.
Yeah.
And it's like, he's become one of the homeboys, and I'd straight up take a bullet for that man.
I feel that.
But with the current one, it's almost like, it weirdly feels like a redo of, like, the girl I liked before the toxic one.
In a good way or a bad way?
In a good way. Except, like, this one's, like, actually stayed single. She didn't get a boyfriend after a year. And, like,
keep going.
she probably broke up with her boyfriend, like, about a month or two before I met her in person.
I feel that.
So, yeah. But, like, there's a lot of things that weirdly lined up for, like, that, like, have kind of been happening with, like, my homegirl. Like, down to, like, almost flirting the same way, Valentine's Day stuff, getting into bands, and, like, it's almost been, like, an almost one-to-one thing.
Yeah.
I mean, It's almost, I hate to say it, but it's almost like she's an alternative version of my homegirl.
I mean, that's cool, but I mean, wait, is it like, are you getting into bands because she was getting into bands, or do you get into bands just because you want
No, I'm not getting into bands because she was getting into them. Like, okay, I'm saying that's a parallel between her and my homegirl.
to? Yeah.
Like, because my homegirl started getting back into like her high school emo music around the time like I was like, okay, I'm clearly alternative. I want to start practicing more of like not just the high school emo music I listened to, but like a little bit more nu metal, a little bit more gothic rock, gothic metal, and like I wanted to start practicing all that stuff again.
Yeah.
Like I was actually preparing to do covers, and I was like getting more and more into music because music was a core part of my personality,
Yeah.
and it just weirdly lined up. But then now I'm the one that's like into I'm into like every single alternative genre, and I meet this girl, the current one, and I'm just like, we like a lot of the same shit.
No, yeah, I feel that.
So it's like, it weirdly feels like a one-to-one.
Yeah.
And like, I'm not trying to be like, oh yeah, I like her because she's a one-to-one of my homegirl. That's not it at all. It's just, it's felt like a cosmic do-over for some reason. I don't know, maybe like the universe is saying, hey, like, you should take this girl on a double date with your homegirl and her boyfriend. I don't know, maybe that's a thing.
Well,
Not to make it weird.
no, I mean, yeah, like, but, like, you've seen The Flash, right?
Yes.
You do not want to do that.
What, he goes on a double date with Felicity while, what's her, Iris is with someone else?
Yeah, with, Dawn. Because, like, it got weird really fast. Because they were all, like, on their cute shit. While, like, the chick that he, like, well, it started to make the other chick jealous. And it was just like,
And then she dumps him and fucks Arrow.
yeah. You don't want that. You just want to be chill going into shit. Like,
Realistically, I don't.
go to the park or something like that, or the beach, you know, like, just be chill. Like usually for me, I like to go to the beach at night. Just listen to the waves. Everything's all dark and shit, and like, it's peaceful. Rather than going in like the morning or like the afternoon when there's a bunch of like people there and kids there, and like everybody's all screaming and shit. And that's fun, but it's like one of those things where it's just, you want to just be chill about it. You just want to go, you want to enjoy the time that you're having with the person, and then you just kind of want to experience that, you know, like,
Yeah.
that's one thing too, because like, the one chick that I was telling you about, the one that was like evil, that I had to take like 4 years of a break from dating, because I was just like, oh fuck no, this is not some shit that I want to be in. Like,
Let me see if I can slide in front of that camera. Kyuketsuki. It's vampire in Japanese.
Sitting like, you can probably put the mic on the table.
On the table.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. Because I think I can still say something.
Hello?
I can still hear you. It's a little bit of an echo, but
Yeah, it works really well.
what, are you hungry? You want more food? After you got like what, 2-3 plates?
Yeah.
Like,
I hope I didn't make it weird with that comparison. It's just a pattern I noticed.
no, I mean, it happens. Like, I usually date chicks like that are not my type. And like, they're all usually different people. None of them have like the same qualities as the last, or like,
I tend to have a more specific type.
no, yeah. No, I mean, it's just more, how can I put it? Because like, I'm not like bragging or anything like that. It's just usually like, I just go for randomness. And like, I don't know, that has like more of a clarity for me, I guess. And like, it's kind of showing me what I like, what I don't like, what I need in something, what I don't need. You know, like, it kind of gives me that perspective. Because like now I have the full perspective of like, this is what I like, this is what I don't like, you know. And like most of the time it's just like trying to see what the person is like, and it's like, you know, it'd be chill, but depending on how the person is, then I can chill with them for like, you know, forever, or I can be friends with them forever, or we can be dating forever, you know. Like, it's never just a, because there's probably like, I mean, there's a multitude, like if I was to start talking, but I don't know, I don't talk to my exes like that. Like,
Yeah, well, I never dated my own girl. So that's
No,
one of
yeah.
the things where it's just like,
no, but even chicks that I've been into, like if I've been into them for a while and then it never happens, then if it depends, because like a lot of chicks out there are like using people. So like, I stopped talking to them completely low key, or like we fall off and then we just like, things aren't the same of how they used to be. And then like for me, that tells me that like, okay, so if I was with this chick and then like 10 years from now we'll probably break up, you know what I mean? Like, and that's the thing where it's like, at this point in my life, I'm just like, well, no, I need a chick that's like boring, you know, like, I feel like me as a person, I feel like I'm boring because like, I'm not doing all the extra. I grew up in a different area too. So it's like the area that I grew up in, a lot of shit is happening constantly. Like, a lot of bad shit is happening constantly. And like, a lot of the chicks that I've been with like that kind of shit. And it's like, for me, I'm like, well, I don't like that kind of shit, you know what I mean? Because like, I grew up in Compton. So a lot of the chicks that I've dated, either from Compton or the surrounding cities, low-key, a lot of them have been toxic. And like, I'm not saying that as like a whole majority, because like, there's some chicks out there that are chill, but it's like, you know, no matter where you go, you're gonna find toxic people. And it's like, I've never been given the chance to be with someone that's like boring how I would like, you know what I mean? Like, I would have to come to places like out here, probably like Cerritos, probably like, I would have to go to places where it's like, there's bookstores and like, there's people in there reading, or like coffee shops where like, you know, they're sitting there and they're just like kind of enjoying themselves. It's like, because, you know, like if you're around a toxic person for long enough, you start to become toxic too. It's like, that shit's not good.
That's what happened with like 2 girls before the current one, right?
Yeah.
She was around a lot of toxic people and she became toxic over time.
Oh yeah.
'Cause when I first got to know her for like 4 years before this shit happened, she wasn't like that.
No, yeah.
3 years into it, she wasn't like that.
Yeah.
It's like maybe within like 5 months she had become toxic.
And that's the thing, because like, I mean,
her incel guy friends breathing down her neck.
no, but that's the thing, because like, that's one of the things that I had to come to terms with when I started to get to know how women work more. Like, they will surround themselves around a bunch of guys that are like toxic as shit. Because like a lot of guys are toxic as shit, you know, like I do not blame the chicks that are online talking about like, I just want to see guys angry. It's all like, well, yeah, but that's because you've been surrounding yourself with probably a bunch of toxic guys that like, you know, like want to take advantage of you and shit. Like, it's like, no, be around the people that are boring, because if not now, eventually you're going to want that, you know, like, you know, they say like, oh yeah, like, okay, so I hate talking about the red pill shit, but the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Where's your... Hello?
It might be dying.
Okay. No, but this one did.
This is probably charged by now.
Throw that one on there.
Yeah.
Hello? Okay.
Testing.
No.
All right.
It's
Okay.
not. Okay, now it's on.
So,
But like, okay, so you know, they're all like the wall, and then like the chick wants to be like close to God, and then she wants to do like all this extra shit. It's like,
wants to do the whole fuck me in the ass because I love Jesus.
no, but not even that. They just like, cause like avoid those chicks. Because, and I don't mean that in a fucked up way.
That's
but-
why I don't date. That's why I don't date Christian girls.
No, but that's the thing. They want it to be boring at one point, but like they want it to be wild and shit and experience that. And it's like, okay, cool, but like, you know, like you were only being like wild and shit because of the people that you were around. Like, how many chicks in Gardena go and do like super fucking wild shit, and then like when they hit like 30, 35, they want to be all like, oh, I'm close to God, so like I'm not fucking with all that extra shit. It's all like, no, like those chicks out there were boring to begin with. Like, you know, the cutesy like Korean shit that they usually show on like Instagram and everything, where they're all like, you know, they're sitting there and they're just like, you know, and shit like that.
Yeah.
You want chicks like that, you know, that are, I wouldn't say boring, but it's just like, you know, the shit that they do isn't the shit that everyone else is doing. You know, like you want to go for chicks like those, because when you go for like the chick that's like all super, I don't even want to say ghetto, but like that ratchet shit where they're all like trying to get into fights and shit.
Ratchet is the right word. Ghetto.
Yeah,
like you don't want to go for the NorCal APG.
No, because like I love ratchet shit, but I love ratchet shit on TV. Like me and my homegirl, when we got out of high school, we used to watch like Jerry Springer, Maury, and all that shit together. That was the most amount of ratchet shit that I wanted in my life. I didn't want to experience it because I was all like, all these people have really fucked up lives. Like, what the fuck?
I like making fun of stupid people. I don't want to be part of it.
Yes.
Kind of like Mr. Ass Man Mold.
Yeah, like, fuck it. But it's like this, right? Mm-hmm. So you're watching a bunch of buff motherfuckers like beat each other up. Mm-hmm. That's cool. But if I got buff, I wouldn't want to be just getting into street fights randomly with like vampires and shit. Like that would be stupid. You know? That's why I watch shit like this still. Because of the fact that it's so fucking outlandish. There's no possible way that I am going to have a life like that. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way that like I'm gonna end up having to fight like a fucking vampire and then like gain the ability to like force electricity through my fingertips and shit, or like the ability to control time or any of that bullshit. You know, like, no, I'm gonna be a regular motherfucker going to work, coming home and being tired as fuck. That's pretty much it. And it's like, you know, I would have to be prepared for that shit from the time that I am young all the way to now. Rather than like getting into fights every time I step outside, going to jail, almost dying and shit like that in order for my life to be like something fulfilled. It's like, no, for me, my life being fulfilled would be like me being like staying out of jail, not almost dying, and then meeting a chick that's like chill as fuck, and then just dating, getting married eventually, maybe having kids, maybe not having kids, like normal shit that people do because they're alive. For me, it's like my top priority isn't like trying to live in the Matrix or trying to escape the Matrix or whatever the fuck people are trying to do these days. For me, my normal shit would just be living. You know, like living until I'm not anymore. And it's like, that's pretty much all you have to do is like do the shit that you're doing, try to get to the end of it. That's it. Rather than like, because like, think about it like this. A boring life to most people would be like going to work, going to like conventions, and then going home and chilling and watching TV or some shit like that. Like most people want to go to like car meetups and like almost get hit by a car, or get hit by a car and be all like, oh yeah, I got hit by a car, but I'm like, you know, living life. It's like, what the fuck? Like, no, you got hit by a car, go to a fucking hospital. I think you're fading, dude.
Yeah.
Did you want to end stream here since these are dying?
I'll end stream here.
Yeah. No, it's cool. We can probably stream tomorrow and talk more about this shit.
I'm down. Yeah, we'll talk about car meets and stuff.
Not car meets, but people.
We could do
both.
Because there's some